Streaming live. Streaming live. Streaming live in West Palm Beach, Florida.
All right, welcome guys.
Hello, hello.
I am Brent here, joined by Brian in the booth. We are bringing you guys coverage of our brand new Thursday weekly tournament here. It's a $150 no limit hold'em with a 3K guarantee and a $300 ticket added to the top as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, switching it up a bit here. No more Omaha on Thursday afternoons.
Yeah, they gave a little cherry on top too, which is nice.
So again, as I mentioned, it's a 3K guarantee. Today we had 43 players, yep, for a prize pool of $49.45. So well over the guarantee. We're paying 5 spots today, $18.54 up top for first, and again, a $300 ticket as well added to that for the multi-flight.
Excellent.
Multi-flight will be next week too.
Sign me up. It will.
Thursday
The 10th.
through Saturday,
Yep.
and Sunday is the day 2 restart at 12:15. As always, we will be bringing you guys streams of
All of
the
it.
afternoon flights as well, or I guess the morning flights.
Yeah.
I guess there's no afternoon flight, right? Morning and evening.
I want to say no.
Chip counts for you guys at our featured table here. I believe, yeah, it says 0 top right. Obviously, we're not at 0. I believe we got 22 when we went live. Something like that.
Yeah, 22 or 20,
Yeah.
one of the two. So we are moving along. It is Hold'em, so it's not like Omaha where you can.
Oh, they were assholes about that.
You have a lot more outs and ways to win.
Yeah, I was telling you, I've never done an Omaha stream before, so I was a little disappointed for this change, just because it'd be fun to see the Omaha stream, do it live, but
It is fun.
nice that we're switching it up here,
Oh, I don't know who it is. I don't know any of the street.
keeping things fresh with the tournament schedule.
We are.
We got a couple mics here. We got the regular mic, and we got the mic that matters.
I like it.
This is the regular mic here in the small blind, limping in with Ace Jack, or I'm sorry, calling Bob's raise here with Ace Jack.
Which I'm not a fan of. I think I would have popped it up a little bit, but that's just me.
An action flop for these two. Bob top pair,
Yep.
second best kicker.
Open-ended.
Top end of the open-ended here for Mike. Jennifer probably going to get out of the way here pretty soon. Thanks for joining us, Sebastian. Yes, this event is done in terms of registration. We do have a night tournament, though, at 6:15, also brand new, $100 buy-in, $2,000 guarantee. 6:15 tonight.
Very good.
Yeah,
Switching it up.
but 2-5 player. No, they didn't get
6
two
clubs
players.
on the turn here.
Yeah, so we have the 4-liner to the straight, and there it is
Right, of course.
for the regular mic.
10 Jack Queen, that'll get the job done.
And that's why I think I would have built a little bit of pot there on the turn at least.
Big bet there, too. 25K into 19, overbetting the pot on the
Yeah,
river.
I'm not a huge fan of the way Mike played that. I think he could have gotten more value.
And maybe bet a 12K or something, half pot. something
Well, I
like
feel
that.
like the turn, it went check, check, and I feel like he could have put a little bit.
Although I didn't catch Bob's stack. It doesn't look like he has much there. I can't tell how
Well, I
much he
think you're
has.
right. I
Yeah.
think you might be right there. He probably was playing a little timid because of the stack.
Hope I have enough cash on me.
But at that point, then, I mean, let's just get it in on the flop,
Yeah.
right? You have top pair with a pretty good kicker.
Be interested to see how much Bob's got there. Oh, 12K?
Yeah, I don't think he has
Okay.
a lot. I mean,
So he wasn't really overbetting the pot. He was just saying you're playing for all of it if we call.
Yeah.
Bet makes more sense now.
Flushes back to back.
Oh my God.
We pulled an all-nighter. We have played cash.
Well, just
Pocket
letting go of the
fours.
fours.
Just let it go, huh?
I get on the board.
A little on the tight side.
With ace-10.
Suited connectors
And,
here for
you know,
a
the
regular mic
royals
on the
up there
button.
For the high hand.
Limp in.
And I don't like the
the
limp
very
in there.
next hand, I have jack 10.
Feel
but
like
I
you should be
totally
raising
and
some
I
of the
hit
riff-raff out of
and
those
nobody
blinds.
would,
I've never hit a royal in all my years.
That's 1,000.
Now you just give up the hand there, as if he would have raised pre.
That's what
You would
I
have
heard
probably
that,
taken it
like,
down.
And I hit them back to back, and they said
On that one, probably. C-bet certainly would have got the job done, but as it is, Betty's going to take it down.
Well, I feel like when you have 8-6 of diamonds, Brent, right, and you don't raise, like, what if there's a 10, like the 10-5 of diamonds in the big blind, and both, and
You
you
can get
guys
yourself
flop
into
a
trouble, yeah.
right, and you guys flop a flush or a flush draw. It's like, I'd rather be the only one in there with the low diamond. You know what I mean? With a bad diamond draw.
Yeah.
So I tend to just raise a little bit there on inferior hands.
35K.
35. That's about right.
Bob here down
yeah.
to 12K.
Get it
He's
in,
got king
Bob,
queen.
get it in.
That's
There it
exactly
is.
what he's
No.
going to do.
He was.
I think he's still gonna do it.
Luca was saying it all.
No, you know, okay.
Ah.
Says it's just a little
Punt
too much
fake.
here.
I'll take it whenever.
But now he doesn't even choose to raise. He just limps.
I know that's.
I can tell you probably don't like that play either.
I mean, do you?
The
In all
under the gun
fairness,
limp. No, not with 12K.
yeah, right.
He was moving them around.
If you got 100K and you want to try to be a little sneaky,
Yeah.
so.
7,
Yeah.
8, 9, and
And now your king queen is just.
Dad, no aces. I don't want aces. No.
If I would have known,
take 'em. Give 'em to me.
if I would have known that's what you had, I would have told you.
Don't do it.
Not
Don't
with
go all
me.
in. Don't go.
2,500.
Not with you. You're an ace.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of
But you know the funny thing is, even when I have
limping in with a very small stack and then having a fold. It's just.
the blinds are low enough where you didn't have to shove there. But yeah, the limp in is
But
either
now-
raise or fold
But
under the
now
gun there.
look,
At the
now
courthouse?
40% of your stack is going to go into the blinds, or 30% of your stack.
It's all you got up there, right?
2K is going in, right?
I know the creek. You think it's
Yeah.
gonna make it?
I don't. He's still going to have to throw another one.
2K out of his 11, so a little under 20%. It's not, but it is a lot, and he's going to have to put in 1,000 the next hand as well. So
Really? You think?
2,
Yeah.
4, 6, 8. It's 20% of his
It's a
stack.
good
Yeah.
one to do it, man. I mean, it's a good business to do
they
it.
don't want to give you no kind of like.
I don't want to give it up.
Right.
You want to make money?
I thought they were doing a lot of high hands up there.
Yeah, yeah.
Not big.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
hey, Debbie coming in out a deal.
Okay. It's crazy there, too. I was on I think I was on a main at the Hard Rock.
You literally got a printing shop there. You know what I mean? Like you make your own money. Hello.
I think I was on a main table. It was just random. Like, I want to play, and it was late. It was like 10 o'clock.
You got
at
some
night.
short
I played
stacks
till
here.
2 in the morning. Every hand was no less than like.
I believe he said what starting stack was 20K. So
Feel it. Oh my gosh. And then.
Yeah, 20 stack. All right. Yeah, starting stack is 20K.
20K, 20-minute blinds. So
All right, good luck, everybody.
just say not a deep stack by any means, but yeah, a lot of these stacks are less than starting stack here this
Yeah,
late.
and Jen and Bob are on fumes.
Right. So, top one.
Ooh,
goes
that one
second.
flashed.
Ooh, little
The
flashy.
guy, this guy, only turns one card
Little
over.
queen there, little queen ball.
King,
Right,
yeah,
one
king of
card
heart,
over,
king of
showing
diamonds.
Yeah.
Whatever. And all of a sudden, and then the dealer grabs the cards immediately because he turned one card.
Yeah, I
It was
feel like if
this
we
guy
saw it
walks
from
both
this
ways,
angle, the
right?
players would be even
Turns one
easier
card
to
Right.
see at more levels. I'm kind of
I
surprised
agree.
that one didn't get
And he goes,
Yeah.
"Well, I had a
brought
set
back.
of
But either way, he
cards on
folds
it."
it, and we were
And he
heads
goes,
up between
"Well,
the
you got
blinds here.
both on
King
the
7
bottom."
against Ace
So
4
you- and
diamonds.
The dealer already took the cards.
7 hits.
right?
Bob out flopping
And
Mike.
he's like, wait a minute. He goes, no,
2,000.
you had the boat on the bottom, you had the straight on the top, whatever, you split the pot.
And again, Bob short here, 9,000. Does he want to go in with bottom pair here, or
So the
Is
whole
he gonna
thing was,
try to
well,
find a
you know
better
what happened, you know what
spot?
happened, these two are fighting, and this guy goes, call the floor, call the floor. He goes, I know the rules. The rules are.
he's going to say
Well,
now
yeah.
Well, the
is the
dealer grabbed
time?
the second card.
9,000,
No,
no.
you didn't turn it over.
Right.
The
And
dealer
Mike will
didn't
fold,
you know,
so.
he had one up, one down.
Bob jumps up to 14K, still short, but
Half an hour later, table your hand.
Of course.
It was
We already knew that.
By the
Except
way,
for
just
much
that
needed
one
chips.
Up, it was a muck period. It was a muck period.
Right.
They were all in. It was a muck period. Only That's what I took it as.
So as soon as you said it, I knew.
Yeah, was one up. And then this guy's going, but you knew what happened. He's screaming at him. The whole table's screaming at this guy who won it all. He's going, it's a rule.
we got
What are you
24
guys
players
going
left, so I guess we
Yeah.
had a
You're
few
not
more
a
than I
gentleman.
thought
You should just
originally
share
here.
Yeah, you
Just
said
split it
22. I
with
said
them.
20.
Yeah.
Players are the biggest assholes in the
Yeah,
world.
I was like,
We
and
were
this
thinking the
was half an
15-minute
hour.
delay
We
still.
were
Yeah.
It was a
playing
half-hour delay.
Right. Exactly.
Oh my gosh, I know. And I was like, oh my god. So yeah, that was my experience there, the last one I played. Hey Mike, did you see where Brian Hardy went real deep in the mini main?
last night. Or you busted yesterday like 15
Oh, really? I haven't seen
for
him in a while.
35K.
I know he was at Deep Run. He won
Yes.
the monthly,
Yeah.
right? He won
Yeah.
Battle of the
So
blinds
I'm
again.
so
This time
happy
Bob's
for
queen
him.
6 against
And,
Lawrence is
he's a
7-4.
great guy, and he made 35,000.
Both of them getting a piece here.
It's a
Lawrence
$1,000
with
buy-in.
bottom pair, Bob with open-ended.
How many times has this been the flop?
Seriously.
On the come up.
Yeah.
You all have
Bob
a
going all in with that
So,
bottom
yeah,
side of the
cash.
open-ended. Takes it down.
7, 8 now. From now on, I'm keeping.
And he cashed in the Gladiator too, like a min cash or a Colossus. One
What are
of
you
those.
doing for Forrest, Jeff?
I'm working
Ain't
tomorrow.
no tournament, by the
And
way.
Saturday.
I know, but Fridays,
No tournament.
but it's cash.
Right.
No tournament, yeah.
Yeah, as I mentioned, no tournaments tomorrow here for us on 4th of July. Happy 4th, everybody.
Good. Did pretty good cash.
Rockets.
Mike, are you
Me a
missing
little
no
too
cash?
fast.
No cash July.
When it's
Fireworks.
good, it's good. When it's not, it's not.
Yep.
We all know that.
Me?
Yeah.
My
you
dog's
missing
least favorite holiday.
Mine too. I got a small little one.
Yep.
Yeah,
goes
Some
that's
people,
what
some
somebody
people were
else
lighting them
said
off in our
the same.
neighborhood last night, and she was in the bathtub, and
Yeah, it's a tough one, man. She runs in the closet, tries to hide.
Came over and
She
played
did good the
It's
other
a shitty
day.
situation for
my
the
dog
dog.
climbed the second level of the pantry one year. I
Wow.
don't even know how.
What dog do you have?
It's a Norwegian Boohund. It's like 35 pounds.
Oh, Kenny,
Goodness.
the short little whiny bitch.
Yeah, I feel for them too, because there's nothing I can do but put the, TV on really loud. That's
Yeah,
my defense. That's all I got.
they're still gonna hear it.
Yeah,
It's
they
quick. I
are.
don't care.
11.5.
Do you do like
Well, see, I got 12.
serotonin, like not serotonin, like
Although I
what's
was
the like
saying
thing
I
that
was
people
gonna
take
stay
for
up.
sleep?
I thought he
melatonin?
Melatonin.
He went
Nah.
to the residence.
Yeah, they say you can give it to the dog.
The
Yeah.
only
Little
reason I
small
know
dose.
7, 8,
I was gonna say,
9,
the only good thing
7,
about this
8,
is it's not like New Year's where some people let them off at midnight. At least they're done around like, hopefully 10
Yeah.
p.m.
I'm
Get some
praying.
sleep.
Yeah, I'm praying it's actually going to be a very, very wet and nasty night.
It's supposed to be the opposite from what I heard.
Really?
It's supposed to be like all wet all day and clearing up in the evening.
Ah, shit. Oh well.
That's what I just read earlier, anyways, on WPTV. So hopefully they're, but whether they don't know what they're talking about.
No, weather always
Yeah.
changes.
And that's
He has a Cocker Spaniel. Her
Okay,
name's
yeah.
Chanel.
I was asked to ask you.
ask Betty anything you want to know about anybody.
Listen, she was giving me both. I heard she was
Ace of
ace
spades,
killer, so you don't want it.
Ace of spades taken away from Bob.
Yikes.
I know. That's why I
Ace
just
of
asked, why
spades
is he not
Really
here?
not
suppose
working.
He's not
It
here.
hit that
he's
pop,
kinda
I'm
lost
sorry.
his will to.
And you have seen Gene or no?
Might have been ace jack of spade.
Has anybody seen
Oh,
Gene?
you know I haven't. We lost Patty to the WSOP, so she was our
She went to
connection to
Vegas.
Gene.
3 players. Oh, nobody has his phone number?
I know.
I have it, but I'm not going to.
I mean,
Just my luck, I'll be the one who calls and something happened.
Oh,
no, but she said before she left, she said he's gotten tired. He doesn't want to come anymore. So
well,
that's
he's 102. I'd be tired at 102 also.
Small, big,
You
yep.
can't blame him.
2,000.
But yeah,
Heads up.
Mike with a gut shot.
I was over. I was black man down there, and he
Two diamonds not going to do it.
and he's a big
3,000.
artist now. And he loves to come.
We're going to take this one down, jumping up to 37,000.
I've played with him for years now. I said, you know, if you need
You're
a
gonna be
ride,
big
I'll come
money.
get you. I mean, what do you got in between? If you got dialysis, your home. I'm like, maybe poker is his life.
But Bennett used to say that all the time.
Give me some.
Bennett
You
would
know,
say
if you can get out.
the only social interaction the only social interaction is coming to
Oh,
poker.
sorry.
And now he's not coming.
That went quick.
What happened to Bennett?
He's just getting more and more unable to walk well, and so it's really
Have you
affecting.
spoken with him?
I called him one day. Mike will appreciate this. I said, "Well, I need to come sit with you and talk to you." He goes, "Okay, but not today, okay?"
Where's the there. Let's say the big blind ante.
I said, "Okay, I'm just worried about you."
Is there somebody that's careful?
Bob loves the limp here with the king
well,
queen
Joel
in late
Yeah,
position.
yeah.
I mean, that's
Times on Facebook.
looking for. He's looking for a living.
why we do that.
Yeah, he said for a
But
month.
Joel's girlfriend, Joe. Goodman,
Yeah.
Look at
she
what
is
you
in
let
the
in.
lab. She's
7, 8,
currently
jack
between jobs,
5.
Check.
and
Okay.
she has
Gets
been.
away with it this time, but
That's
nobody
good.
hit
And
a piece
so,
here. He'll
All
probably
in.
just going to go all in. That's going to definitely take it down.
Yeah.
Well, Bob up to 19K now.
Still lives alone. Anyway, somebody said still
They're not getting the value for these hands. I think.
Yeah, that's what
Well,
I'm.
it just
I
depends
mean,
on
Does she have
daily
one of
or
those?
she does.
listen, if you're terribly short,
They have
cell
over
phone
there.
with her.
I don't mind you trying to limp
You
in
can
with
also get her a
aces
little
or try to
wing
make
or
some
something,
value out of it, but
because sometimes.
No, but they have those.
Yeah, call her.
emergency button.
But do you know how many
You know,
patients
yeah,
I
I mean,
work
if you
in
get
healthcare
snapped, you
as
get
a
snapped, but at
therapist
least
assistant and inpatient?
trying to make
Do
the
you know how
best
many patients
amount.
don't know to hit it? Like they're
Yeah.
down, they're
Oh,
so
really?
disoriented, they don't hit it. And
My phone will say, looks like you had a hard fall. Do you need emergency assistance? I'm like, no, go away. I don't know why it does that. I was pounding something the one
Bob
day.
now is 7,
and
6
all of a
o'clock.
sudden it said that.
Oh, she's
today I was blow drying my hair and they were saying loud
Not
loud
gonna play it?
environment.
Mine does that, yes.
AJ
Raise 3,000.
Raise.
Re-raise all in.
Uh-oh.
with King Jack, or I'm sorry, King 10 of Hearts. Jennifer going.
9,000.
It's not over the top. It's actually, or yeah, it is over the top. 3K to 9K now. Ace Queen off suit. Now back to AJ. He will make the call. So
No, I got a little higher, a little over you. That one.
King 10 against Ace Queen. Feels like the Ace Queen should be better than 56%, but it's basically a flip as we see it.
It is. Two randoms against two randoms.
Low. So look at this one.
Mm-hmm.
Ugly.
And the
a
10
two
is
dimes. 3 of dimes.
10 is out flopping the Ace Queen to Jennifer, and she's out of here.
Easy
10s
to 10.
and 3s going to take this hand.
Alright, I'll see you.
I'm getting the sign. Don't worry about it. This next week, you're all coming up with me. The sign. We want PLO.
You want it?
Okay.
Oh.
Seat
Oh, they
available.
want the PLO
It got
back.
about the same amount of players. But what everyone's complaint was, I think, not that I was complaining about it, is that it was a double points day.
Yeah.
And so it accounted for such a large percentage of the tournament.
But both of the games, the night
And look at the
and
schedule.
night
This is
were
still a double points day for both
Right.
day and night, as well as Wednesday.
Hold'em tournament.
Right.
It was, they had to do something. They
Right.
went the complete way instead of just
Right.
Adjusting,
Somewhat of a
making
way.
those two adjustments, you're right.
well, part of the reason it's not bigger right now, even with that, is people don't know that it's not PLO.
Right.
Oh,
I had
that's
two
true.
players.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is probably when people realize that. I was just thinking the same thing. Double points and no limit hold'em on a weekday.
Right.
Get like that Wednesday is. A Wednesday gets like 70 people
Yeah.
sometimes.
Race 35.
It'll catch wind.
Yep. So looking at the schedule, it looks like the new one is now a Tuesday night $100 PLO 2K guarantee.
Yeah, they've had it. They've always had the Tuesday night.
But it says new on here, so I wonder if they adjusted the buy-in or the
They might
guarantee
have
on
or the
it.
guarantee on
Yeah,
it.
because I agree. I thought
But they
We
changed
had
it
we
to
did. We
Survivor.
had Tuesday night
I
and
think that's gonna be
Thursday
better.
day.
although maybe they took it off because it says $100 PLO returns to Tuesday night.
If
So
I'm here at night, I'm playing cash.
maybe they took it off for a little bit. I don't
Confused.
know.
No, I'm not sure.
This is such a good place to play 2-5.
Got me on. Uh-oh.
Raise 3,500.
This stuff might be going in.
So
Oh,
I've done,
that's it.
done poker for a while. Can you educate me? Because I don't know what this is. I'm looking at the schedule. We got a new tournament Monday nights, a Survivor tournament. What is that?
Survivor. So I think what it is everybody that the top one or two from each table moves on.
Oh, okay. So it's like a sit and go, and the top ones move.
Yeah.
Kinda?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
Survivor.
I've heard of
It's
that. I
like-
didn't know that was a name.
Yeah. Wow, the Queen Jack outflops, or the Ace Queen outflops
7,000.
the Ace King. Welcome to my world. Ace King gets away easy.
Betty also getting a piece here.
Yeah.
She's calling a third of her stack here.
Yeah, because it's top pair with a decent kicker.
20,000.
At this point, though, you probably should know
Lines are up next
your
hand.
beat.
1,000.
Yeah, what are you beating here? But she's
All in, turn
short
around,
on chips,
raising.
and she's going to hope she's beating something.
Dominated. Ace King sucks.
That should be it. We should be down to 2 tables.
And queens with an
But
ace.
unfortunately for her, that Queen Jack sure enough is
Yeah.
behind, and that's going to do it for Betty.
I have
holding up?
1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 players.
See you guys.
Take care, Betty.
Oh, my phone's over here, Mike.
So Earl getting a nice pot there.
Am I dealing or am
And I
holding?
believe we are down to 18.
Alright.
I think they're going to keep dealing, but
All right.
we'll be bringing down players here momentarily.
Come on, cards. Don't like these cards. Too thick. Oh, it's 1,000, 15, 15. So you owe me 1,000.
So blinds are up now. Did you hear Debbie say 1,000, 15, 15?
4K and Orbit.
As it stands right now, that Orbit's going to go around quickly, but again, we should be getting more players here. The next hand or the one after.
Yeah. Definitely.
Option. All in. 95.
Lawrence only with 8K here. He's going all in.
Yeah, I make that call.
Don't. Okay, he is. I read his body language wrong. I was about to say I don't think he's going to though, but
No chips.
he's ahead. 62% chance for Mike here to knock out Lawrence. Lawrence needing a queen or a 10.
Not today.
And there's that queen.
Uh-oh. Give him 2 pair.
Nice hands.
Nope.
So Lawrence survives. Gets the double up. We see Bo taking center seat.
Timmy right next to him.
Yep. A couple more players still on their way here.
Unless they got knocked out
Yeah.
on the last hand.
Well, I see one in the 2 seat. I don't know about the 3 seat yet. Georgia in the 2 seat.
Indeed.
There's the 3.
There is the 3. Got some chips.
Don't know who that is yet.
15 to play.
Bo here bringing just 4,500 to the table, and it's going all in the middle here with King 10 off suit.
And it should. It's in kind of late position.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Earl with an ace 6.
couldn't get by Earl.
Very nice.
And it's a flip.
I told you. Take my chips in.
Did you win it yesterday?
And you did.
Came in second? Third?
I see a king, so should be good for Bo.
King 10 is a good hand today.
Flop 2 pair, yeah, way good.
Yeah.
Bo gets his double up. He'll be over 10K now.
You do always play.
Right about 12 or 13, I would assume. What's
Which is still under 10 bigs.
13?
It's under
Georgia also short stacked. Bob's still under 20K. Lawrence just got that double up. He's right at 20. So as you mentioned, I mean, a lot of short stacks here.
Thought about calling him a 4-6 offset.
Solomon brought a good stack over, 113. He's your chip leader.
Indeed.
And we've seen Earl take down a lot of pots. He was the highest prior to Solomon's arrival with 61K.
15.
15 to me. 0.
0 to you. Raise to 3,000.
Timmy raising it up here. Min raise with ace jack off.
He should. 9-10 suited for Bob.
He's going to call. Now Lawrence with pocket 8s and 20K.
Yeah.
I was going to say, is he going to, what's the play here?
He needs to, yeah. He needed to do that. Timmy, look him up.
I believe so.
You
But
got
it is a
relay
lot.
on that cushion.
Going to leave him with 10K if he makes the call.
Nobody wants to hold it for too long.
I've seen Timmy make a worse call than that.
Very much. It could be toxic. Hopefully not for me.
Good Bob, man. Bob's getting the right price. I mean, this
Well,
could
he
be
put
like.
it in though. Yeah.
I mean, this could be like his whole tournament right there. This could get him the final table. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he did.
I did not actually anticipate
Yeah,
making that
'cause-
move, but yeah, he is getting a good price for him.
He's getting a great price.
Obviously, he
and
knows he's
live.
knows his 9-10's not in the lead right now, but thinking it's live, and he's right.
Oh, diamond. Oh, man.
Timmy with the most, and
that's
he's
Oh,
he's knocking out both these guys. Bob and
Yes.
Lawrence are both gone now.
wow.
Good luck, guys.
Double knockout with the ace-jack. Which I'm not even a huge fan of ace-jack.
Yeah, I was going to say that call, actually, I mean, it was only in for 3K. It's 17,500 more. It was kind of loose call, I honestly feel like.
Timmy's stubborn, though. I don't know if you... Timmy will make, you know, he'll make some stubborn calls.
Just say it was certainly a hand a lot of players would have folded.
Yeah, I agree.
But obviously works out well for him there. I think we both like Bob's play, though. He was short.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
I think that was a great spot for him. And I think if he wins that hand, you know, he doesn't have to worry about these stupid double ups now, you know. Like,
yeah, he's probably going, I mean, I didn't see the exact, but I would assume from 12K or whatever he had up to probably like 50, 60K.
Exactly.
Maybe not that high, but, you know.
No, but he would have 40, 45, which is still
40
huge.
to 50, yeah, that range. Yep. Big difference.
Yeah.
Fours and fives here.
This could be interesting.
Raise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000.
Next month.
Oh, how cute. 5,000.
Earl will make the call.
So did they move somebody from the other table?
Yeah.
Were they short?
Well, we had six. They had, or 7 and 9, I guess. So
Yeah.
just making it exact.
Well, it's scary because I know how much valuable.
Fives against the fours here. Neither player getting a set.
I was going to say, anyone that bets probably wins.
Mike's going to bet.
65.
And Mike's going to win.
That's nice. He took the aggression and the lead in the hand, and
Yes, right.
he takes it down. Take it down.
And a 6-year-old in the middle.
Oh my goodness. Boy, girl, 6-year-old.
It's a boy. My daughter's the oldest, 17.
Can you bring this to me, please?
Just the winners.
You reading this?
Thank you, hon. All right, you just put 1,000 out. Thank you. There, you're 1,000.
Got Jake Paul for boxing.
I don't pay attention to that.
No.
Cats three-peat. NHL.
Yeah.
Okay, could.
We're in the
All right, 1,500.
the worst time for sports right now.
We are. We are. It's just baseball. You mean like time, like as in like?
No, time of the year.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
every
yeah.
Once the NBA playoffs are over, I mean,
Yep.
I'm not big on NHL, but I know a lot of people are.
Yeah,
Those end same time.
Yep.
I hate baseball. I don't care at all.
Yeah. No, there's nothing going on right now. WNBA maybe. Or, I don't even know.
I will literally
Soccer.
watch pickleball.
Yeah. Soccer.
Yeah. That's the most exciting sports thing for me on
Yeah.
TV. I know I'm not in the majority with that.
And
but
there's no betting on pickleball. I
no,
don't think.
that's the problem. There is, but not on Hard Rock.
Yeah. Oh, really?
I wish there was. It's like the only thing that I'm knowledgeable about. Like
They have it in other sports books?
I heard it, yeah. Like
Yeah?
I've seen odds about it.
No
like
shit.
FanDuel or one
Okay.
of those. It's dumb too, because it's like you can bet on like Korean women's basketball, but you can't bet.
Right. Maybe there's just not enough edge for them or something.
Yeah,
on
you can bet on
pickleball,
you
or-
can bet on literally like you can bet on literally ping pong matches that look like they're run in someone's basement.
Right.
But you can't bet on like
Yeah, that's
a professional with officials
I-
pickleball match.
You know why? Because I'm thinking pickleball is so new
Yeah.
that they don't know how to. It's not that they don't know how to make the odds; that they just don't have enough data to get the odds on their favor. You know? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Not their favor, but you know. So fours, little does fours know.
Check.
They're in the lead.
5, 6, 7, 8 now.
Not
Timmy.
anymore.
Well, Forrest got
Wow.
got there with the straight, but
4,000.
unfortunately the bottom end of it.
Right.
Solomon here, the one betting, he's picked up a diamond draw with a gut shot for the highest straight.
Right.
3 players.
So everybody's sticking around here. And an ace of spades, that's going to give
Wow,
Timmy the check
Timmy's
mark.
good.
Pot at 22,000 here. Solomon not going to bluff out of here. Timmy's got to put
He
a bet
has
in.
to,
I'd say
yeah,
about
he will.
10K.
Yep.
7.
Even less, 7K. About a third of the pot. And that's going to get a call from AJ. It's going to take it down. AJ now down to 11,000. Timmy up to 92K.
Took him down to Value Town there.
Greg, Ace Queen. And he's bringing a short stack as well here, just 18,500, and he's putting it all in the middle. Solomon got these suited cards, but that's just too much.
Yeah.
50-year stack, I can't. Well, okay. I mean, he's got the chips to call. But
He
that's
likes
still
to mix it up
still
a
like
little.
20% of your, a little under, obviously, but about 20% of your chip stack. I don't like this call. I like what Bob did with the 9-10 suited because
Right.
here I don't know why you're calling here, but
Yeah.
as we say, he can afford to take the hit. It just seems like an unnecessary one. But look at the odds. It's like these are the kind of odds that it's hard to believe. It feels like Ace Queen should be more than 55 here.
It's not though, just because it's random. It's just too random against too random. Like Ace King versus 2-3 offsuit. It's 60-40, 55-45. It's just,
and I mean, hey, results basis is going to work out. Solomon taking it down, going up to 125. Still not big on that call, but hey, you're running hot. You feel it? Forget what the numbers say. Keep the heater going.
Yes, because he looks like a reverse priest with his collar. Yeah. My old Catholic.
Mikey? Too quiet, you're scaring me. Because I had a comment, but I thought it might be rude, especially for the stream. It's going to have something to do with priest too.
So we are down to 15 now. Once again, guys, paying 5 spots today.
I'll let you guys figure it out.
Payouts for you guys. I mentioned what we had up top. 1854 up top, 1146 for second, 798 for third, 619 for fourth, and 528 for fifth for a 49.45 prize pool. And again, that $300 ticket for that multi-flight.
which is just
Also
the cherry
mixed
on
in
top,
there.
man. That's just added bonus.
Yeah, Brian made a point where maybe it could be used as
An offering?
an offering for a chop, for a bubble or for
Yeah.
a chop. So we'll see how that gets used, but or they could be something where it makes them play it out all the way to the end. So
It's a good bubble. I think it's a great bubble.
yeah, especially as we
Bubble
mentioned,
option.
528 for fifth. I mean, that's a good 6th place payout then.
Right.
We'll see what they choose to do with it. Here we go. We got an all-in and
Wow.
a call. Nines
wakes
against
up.
queens.
Good timing for Bo, huh?
Looks like AJ's got 1K more, so he'll literally be a chip in a chair if he does lose this pot, which looks like he's likely to, obviously. Maybe a little more than 1K, but. Ooh. Well, Bo does have a club as well, so.
And Bo hangs on.
Probably would have had to
Can't
go in
see how much he's got left. Maybe it's 1,500.
I don't remember the seats though.
And you're right, it really is a chip in a chair here for AJ.
Saying 1K, but
Yeah, I think he's got the second chip under there, but yeah. One big blind. Bo now up to 23,000. Georgia under 10K. So those three are the short stacks. Everybody else has kind of gotten to a comfortable spot. Mike next at 57.5. I mean, that's plenty of chips with 1K 15 blinds.
we all know about Hold'em, though, man. One hand, you know, you go from 0 to hero, hero to 0.
That was the bubble. But we paid the cash. We didn't pay the. So they were taking off the tournament off of the payouts. They
All
But
right.
it still would have been a jump on it. If
Not a
I
whole
lose
lot
less
there.
than 160, I'm gonna be pissed.
Blind versus blind now. We
Mike
got
should raise
Mike's Queen 10 against Earl's Jack 10. No raising done. Just a limp and a call.
3,000.
That is 3.
And action flop here. Open-ended and mid-pair. Sure enough, we get a bet and a call here. Not an action turn card, 4 clubs.
That is 3,000.
So cute, girl.
Like it. Bink.
I check.
There you check. You whiffed.
Mike shows the Queen 10, the missed Broadway draw. Or King High straight draw. Or I guess a Queen would work too.
Indeed.
Don't we usually do the other way around here? Big blind right first?
Yes.
And then you're in charge. I don't know. You can change the rules here every day.
Thank you, Father. Because he tried to sing.
You guys are in charge. I just show up.
Father Confessor.
So AJ is forced to be all in with that 1,500 here.
Raised to 6,000.
It looks like there's an orange chip in the middle as well, so I guess he had 2,500 was the total amount he had left.
Probably.
Timmy has the 10s, he's raising it up, and AJ with 3 deuce here is gonna need some help.
Gonna need an ace on the flop.
Diaper, is that what that's called?
I had a decent ace, Tim. I folded to you. It would have been 2 overs. Ace jack, yeah.
Ooh, that's a good card.
Potential.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's not a good card.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Oh my god, look at this.
That's sick.
No.
Yeah. Brick.
That's funny.
Deuce wasn't technically a brick, but when you're going up a set, it's not helping you at all.
No, but when you have 2-3 and a 4-5 flop,
Oh yeah, no, that was a
that's probably the best, you know, other than 2-2-3 or something.
even with him flopping the set. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you got that hand, you'll take that flop all day, even with the set.
Yes, indeed.
It's almost a dream flop in that scenario.
Yes. He's got one going to college. Ooh. That's a big span.
That's a big spread. Oh, yeah.
That's
Diapers and paying for
That's
college,
a
yeah,
life
it's not good.
is committed
Yes.
type of
Right.
fucking nonsense.
I didn't ask him, does he still do the nightclub thing?
No, I think he got another business. It's up.
There it is. Ladies.
Raised to 5.
Uh-oh.
It's not good for Georgia here. She's got to put it in, obviously, in the big
Yep.
blind. 3,000 committed, only 65 behind. She does have an over.
Snap call.
So pot at 17,500 here.
8,000. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right,
Only
good luck.
sad thing is you can't knock him out.
And Georgia, not the flop she's looking for. That is the
Oh.
turn she's looking for.
Wow.
And
Wowzer.
Georgia up to 17-5 now.
Sheesh.
Mike looks thrilled with that run out.
How many aces are in this deck? Because it seems like they always find a way to
Text my kids to watch.
come up to the surface.
All right, blinds are up. Yes, 1, 2, 2.
It'd be embarrassing if you only had like 6,000 chip. Oh, it's up?
Yes.
Blinds up again. Yep, 1, 2, 2.
1, 2, 2, 5K orbits. Means if you got 20K, you got 4 M's.
All right, 2 to play. Raise all in.
Georgia now with a pocket pair herself, 5s, and she's all in with this 17-5. Gonna pick up another 4K now.
Starting to heat up. Don't let her cook.
Call 2000.
Bo limping in under the gun here with king 10 off.
Not a huge fan of the hand, but
Call 2.
they're short.
No option.
Short-handed.
Check.
Solomon.
That is 3,000.
Oh, flopping. Now Bo just going to c-bet here with king high. And
Hollywood.
Raise to 10.
Solomon comes over top, and Timmy going to make the call here with a flush draw. So heads up. Didn't catch Timmy's flush draw right away, but Solomon with a boat now. Good check there, and hope he hits the spade, obviously. And there it is.
Oh, shit.
And this could be trouble for Timmy. These two are both deep. It'll be interesting how this plays out.
Yeah, well, might just pay him off.
And look at the 30,000 here. Yeah, does he come over top potentially?
No, he'll pay him off, though. Yep. Yeah.
Thankfully for Timmy, he didn't love it. You saw he sensed it. He was getting trapped there with the quick check probably on the turn.
Nice turn card.
And that's going to bring Solomon up to 170K just about. Big lead over everybody else now. Timmy down to 50, Earl at 66, Mike at 42, and short stacks are Georgia and Bo right around 20.
Oh, you talking about pre-flop? Yeah, I'll fold that all day. I like them, but I fold it.
Bo saying he should have raised now. Saying if I raise, you fold, right?
Yeah.
Call 2.
We get another under the gun limp here. This time it's Mike with queen 6 of clubs.
Raise to 6,000.
It's creative.
Solomon going to raise up to 6K on the button with queen 10.
Call
Bo.
6. Call 6. 4 players.
Wow.
Just going to call Bo.
Yeah, I'm
here.
surprised Bo didn't rip it.
Yeah. Jack 8-3, and if you're Bo, you can't like seeing that jack, but as it stands, he is good right now.
That is 10,000.
And now if you're Bo, what do you do? Yeah, this is the problem.
Yeah.
It would have been interesting if Timmy folds. Does he just say, okay, let's hope he's c-betting air, which it turns out he is.
Check.
But Bo's not going to like this if...
No.
That is 18,000.
Luckily for Bo, he's not going to see it. Solomon continues to run. He's up to 200K now. Just short at 199, I guess, if we're being technical, but taking more chips off Timmy.
He is. Timmy, that flush was a tough one. He gave up about 40K in that hand. Maybe a little more.
Raise to 5.
Timmy bumps this one up, and Mike here is just 3K more out of the big blind, so he's going to call with the 8-4 clubs. Does hit his
All in.
4, and
That is all in.
Mike's all in. Can't see
28,000.
what Timmy could call this with. Yep. Interesting play from Mike.
Well, didn't really have a lot of chips to maneuver.
Yeah.
Georgia under the
2,000.
gun. Let's go.
Blind versus blind here. Mike with a king 6.
No option. Heads up.
We'll just limp. Earl checks his 7-3. And I see a 3 out there. There's also a 6. Both players
Yeah,
getting
straight
piece.
That is 4,000. Oh,
Mike with a better piece here. He's the one betting 4. Call from Earl.
check.
Slowing down on the turn. Goes check, check.
Check. 3.
And the 6 will be good here for Mike.
6.
Oh well. Passive, no passive poker.
$2,000.
2K. Ooh, Timmy with ladies.
Raise to 5.
Nice bet.
All in for 6.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Bo down to just 6K here. And he's gotten over. We saw with Georgia
Yeah.
up against the Queens with just 1 over. It worked out for her. Bo's going to hope it works out for him as well here. He's standing up already. He knows what to do. Just about to say, maybe he doesn't even need the king. Maybe some clubs. Maybe straight's going to be hard to do. Got the 2 blockers out there. That is not the flop. But again, the ace came on the turn, and that's not the turn. He's going to need the river. No luck for Bo.
No.
Queens hold up this time. Timmy up to 40,000. Bo is eliminated.
You're gonna have to call all the way up to Brandon. He went on break.
Sheet open. I got 5, Brandon.
Okay, I'll try.
Sheet 9, 10.
We can play 1 or 2.
I think they could play until the blind is affected.
At least until you get to the
Big one?
blind.
That's actually when, right?
Yes, right.
option.
George is just limping here with the ace-6 of hearts. And not going to pay for it, though. She outflops Solomon. She will take it down with the all-in bet.
Why not? Ace-6 of hearts. Nice hand.
Are you using 6 or 5?
There they go. Move the player. Looks like Angel.
He didn't just ask for one time. He asked for maybe one time. That didn't work.
Aces. Queens, aces. Timmy's running really
Raise
well.
to 6.
The first time we've seen the aces here. I mean, he has lost a lot to Solomon, but hoping he can get some of them back here. And flopping a set here is Timmy. Solomon getting 2 pairs. This is as good of a I can't talk. Good of a flop as
Oh my
wow.
goodness.
Good of a flop as Timmy could ask for, and the turn gets even better.
Oh my goodness. 2,000.
Raise to 10.
Look at Tim. He just raised me. Wow. Nice flat.
Yeah, and Solomon acting first here.
Bet is 20.
All in. And you got 22-5. Oof.
Ace is full.
Wow. Look at that.
And that's birdie.
You got this. You had the boat.
That's crazy, bro.
What's up, Schmergel? Yeah, fighting off a little bit, but not too bad.
I think you got your chips back, huh?
30,500. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20. Yeah, 30,500.
Yeah, Timmy getting back a lot of those chips he lost to Solomon, probably, and then some. We'll see what his chip stack is at now, but
I do actually play a hand right.
I mean, it's so pretty the way the whole thing happened, except for you.
He did play that.
79,000. So
I mean, of course, he did flop a set of aces.
Yes.
Or 3 aces,
Yes.
but let's just get
Solomon's
past
still
all
at
that.
Little
He still played it well.
156.
Little Mr. Innocent, you'd never know it, right?
Appreciate it.
Exactly how you're supposed to play that
Matter of
hand.
fact,
And then the
it's
queen on the turn is just a dream.
Dominate.
It's a dream.
So perfect.
Queen on the turn is a dream.
Timmy is on a what we call
He's over there
heater.
thinking, I hope he's got ace whatever. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. Yeah, much.
Wow, Tim.
It's funny too because I feel like Timmy was down at one point.
What
Like,
kind of player I think you are.
wasn't he down low at one point?
Yeah, he was taking quite a hit from Solomon, like 3 hands in a row. Now Earl getting jacks here, so decks are running hot right now.
Raise
It
to
is.
6.
All 6 people watched that.
Georgia with 9-10 of diamonds right behind.
Watching in a
Gonna
minute.
play it? Nope.
I'm sorry.
Well, Father Kev is on the table, so everybody's
6K,
turning in.
I meant.
Yes,
All
everyone's
his
turning in.
flock is going to be there.
Father Kev.
6K.
Call session.
Solomon likes these kind of hands.
It is the summer too, so all the grammar school kids are out. So
Oh, jeez.
He was so good. He abstained from saying.
Heads up here, jacks against the 7-4 of hearts.
Wow.
29
Build it
minutes.
up. This is building up.
29 minutes, Mike.
You might end up paying these jacks off.
All in.
All in announced from Solomon. Oh my.
Solomon's just paying off everyone.
pretty good for now.
Well, we didn't like that 10-9 call earlier, and we saw it now.
7-4-5.
Say no 5. Say it, Earl. No 5. No 5. There you go.
Kind of playing loose with this big stack.
Well, now that counterfeited a lot is 2 pairs.
Well, just, yeah, kind of it's his 4. No improvement for Solomon there, so Earl gonna take this one down, and now Solomon is no longer the chip leader, under 100K now. Still second in chips, but Earl gonna take the lead now with 119K. Solomon at 99, Angel at 81, Timmy at 78, Mike 50, and Georgia the only short stack now with 21,500. Good for about 11 big blinds.
You know?
Yeah, you don't, there's no relays, right?
Look, Tim, after that hand, you're now the one everybody goes to for advice.
So,
That's there's first time for
played it a couple different
there's a
ways.
there's a first time for everything, Tim.
Oh, wow. At least we can laugh about it, right? I'm not laughing.
You're grimacing.
We're not leave at the same time. Okay, watch this. Call 2. Call 2. Trap 2. Oh, you didn't fall.
Garbage, please.
You didn't fall for it.
I'm not even lying. Check.
3 ways here to the flop. We got Solomon with a pair of 10s.
I need it.
That's about it. Take it down.
Yeah,
It's
that's
enough.
a starter kit that didn't hit me at all.
Solomon back over that 100K mark now.
A little too aggressive.
Well, he's pretty active, huh? What do you think
Yeah.
his VPIP is?
Top of the list, that's for sure.
90%?
Offsuit, I'm supposed to hit that.
Feels like Timmy's up there too, but to be
Yeah.
fair, he's been getting the cards.
I would agree.
Solomon's been
Just,
just playing.
yeah.
Alright, might be the last hand of this.
Nothing wrong with that.
Point.
Hurry, please.
2 to play.
I'm all in.
Alright.
It's not a bad hand to do it with.
Georgia the short stack here, picking up ace king under the gun and
Solomon
predictably all
wants to
in.
play, but I know he's not going to.
No, he doesn't. Maybe if he had 200K, he would.
Yeah.
How much? Oops, I'm sorry.
Mike here with 9-8 of spades.
Yeah,
I
but
can't.
Angel's thinking about it.
21-5.
Oh, I thought I heard Mike ask how much. Okay,
No.
yeah, Angel first. I was gonna say I can't imagine Mike would be making this call with his stack.
Call
Angel will make the call with the king queen, and that's great for Georgia. She can't get it in pre-flop in much better of a spot
Yeah,
here.
but Mike might get it in there, and that's the trouble there.
Call.
He's got a super live cards compared to.
Wow, I'm surprised by that call.
Are you?
He's got enough chips. He's not short enough to be making that
Right.
call. I feel like.
I mean,
Like as I say, with Bob earlier, he was short enough where get
Yeah.
it in, see what happens. But here he's got 45K. He's not even in the
I'll check.
20 bigs or less category yet.
Angel outflopped everyone.
That's tough for Georgia.
Yeah. Unless she gets a jack.
I mean, now what do you do if you're Mike? You know, I mean, you
Yeah, no,
called
you
off.
fold.
Yeah, exactly. You just called off 20K pre. It's
Yeah, I know. It was, you're right. It's tough.
I just think his stack, he had too many chips to do that there.
Yeah.
I mean, too many and too little at the same time. But yeah, Mike gonna have to lay it down at this point, and Georgia not gonna like what she sees here.
She's still alive. I mean,
Yeah, but tough to.
yeah, she's tough. They need an ace or a jack.
She does have the gut shot. You're right, Jack as well. And
Oh,
there it
my
is. So she is
goodness.
running good.
Wow.
Chop out is the only thing here for Angel, and he's not
Oh,
gonna
my
get it.
goodness.
She has very nicely.
Wow.
Come back, kid. All right.
Very nicely.
Thank you. Thank you.
And just for the record, I believe Mike got there. Yeah, well, that's what he's telling him. He's sick now because he
Yeah.
just folded the 20K,
I know.
and he actually would have taken the side pot there
He
off
would've.
of Angel.
But Father Kev is
Father Kev,
just didn't have faith in the dealer.
All right,
You
new
got any sins
blind.
to confess, Georgia? Tell them at the
So
table.
many sins that you wouldn't
Consider this your, consider this your,
1,500.
your booth.
3,000.
3,000.
Wow, she found the jack.
Don't lay down on me now.
Yep, found the ace against the queens, found the jack there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's how you look at it. I mean, to be fair, she got her money in. She had the king queen dominated, obviously, but when she got her money in, but
True.
at the end of the day, I mean, yeah, she's drawn pretty thin again. By the time that
Yeah.
Check.
Flop came out. Yeah, she was.
flop game. How many left? We are at 11 remaining. We are paying 5 today.
7,000.
Georgia's nice flop for Georgia. Earl's got open-ended here with a backdoor flush draw. Solomon. Wow.
Calls.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, what's Solomon calling here?
Wow. Earl folded. Usually you have all the equity on an open-ender like that. Oh, and he would have picked up diamonds on the turn. Oh, my goodness.
He had the chips to call, too. Kinda.
Yeah,
It is a 9.
I wouldn't have. We're not.
That is 10.
We're not going to know, I don't think.
No, I can't see what. I mean, 5 is the card he's looking for, but again, you're on the bottom end of it. You got nothing else going on here. Yeah.
I have been here, yes. You can do big blind. 3 to play.
Jack 9 suited, I like.
Set of cards over there for you. Call 3.
Got a raise, but
Call 3 and no option. 3 players.
Not the flop any of these guys are looking
Check.
for.
Check.
Georgia picking up a gut shot, but
somebody should swing.
I think Mike will here. Checks to him. Nope.
No. Wow.
Ten of spades. Queen high is good for Solomon. And I don't know if he
Bet
knows it, but he's
9,000.
going to bet it. I think he's just trying to take this one down.
Oh, yeah.
Alright,
But
let's
his
see what
queen
the
high
card
would
is.
have held up either way. Dealer change now. We got Chris coming in.
Indeed. Looks like we're few away from final table.
Yep, we got chip counts here. 2 players over 100K. Earl and Solomon. Georgia now up to 3rd place. Timmy in 4th, not far behind her. Angel at 58, and Mike now the short stack with 21.5.
Just waiting to get it in with something.
Blinds now 1,500, 3,000. With that 3,000 ante. So 7,500 in orbit here. 6-handed, goes around pretty quick.
3,000. Call. Almost call. Call. You're good. Option?
Timmy
All
gonna
in.
take his option here. All in with the sevens.
Guess at it.
Power move.
Sees 9K here sitting around for free. And he'll pick that up while defending his big blind.
That's good.
Got a few more blues to his big stack of blues. He needs to clear that up a little bit.
Very good chance. That's
Ace Ray.
It wasn't really a squeeze. At least a flop.
Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. We have our streams Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Sunday next week for
That's
that
true.
multi-flight.
Indeed. We won't be streaming next Wednesday.
We won't be streaming tomorrow as well.
Correct.
I was kind of surprised to see no tournaments on the 4th of July, to be honest.
Yeah.
option.
I guess it's just a hit or miss.
You could like still run it and take the guarantee off, maybe.
You
but
could.
All in.
I almost feel like it would be a day where we'd be a little bit busier. I don't know. Maybe not nighttime, but like daytime.
Yeah, could have ran a daytime
Interesting.
early turbo.
Hey, we got some good high hand promotions downstairs, so
We do.
good day to focus on that.
Progressive starts back up this month. Everything's starting fresh back. Top of the month. I was going to say that Royal's probably at like 10K, but start of the month.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Timmy.
Ace-9 suited.
Ace-9 diamonds on the button.
Raised to 8,000. 8,000.
Mike
All
with an
in.
ace-6 and the
Raise.
big blinds. This is
14-5 all
not
in.
going to be a great spot for
Call,
him, but he doesn't really have a choice, to be
No.
fair.
6 are all high cards.
Opportunities.
2 pair on the board. It's going to be tough to get a chop, but hey, it's possible. Oh, that makes it a lot easier. Makes it a lot easier to get a chop. And there it is. Now a 6 or a 9, the only way this isn't a chop.
3, 4,
And Mike.
chop.
Gets what he asked for.
That's what you get for putting them in
Well, I guess technically he asked for all high cards, so.
Sweet. What do you have? Fine?
I already got
Final?
That's good.
I already got that on my phone, yeah. Yeah.
Call 3,000.
Tournament is moving right along.
Call, no option. 3 players.
King deuce and a 3. That's a great flop for Earl.
Yeah.
Mike with the gut shot.
That's 10,000.
Not going to be able to chase this.
Timmy, though, with the
Timmy,
flush
though, with the
draw.
flush draw will be able to chase it.
Heads up. At 10,000.
Wow. Timmy's got
Picks
a
up a 4 as well.
great draw.
Yep.
That's 10,000.
Might get paid. No. No.
No call.
Be down to 61,000 now. Earl up to 138. Mike here in need of a good hand to go all in with pretty soon.
Four and a half bigs from Mike. He's going to have to find any king, any ace. I think gets it in. Or if everybody fold, Angels are not going to fold.
Raise
Mike might have to
8,000
fold
total.
here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Nobody defending here. Angel should be taking it down. Easy game. Well, Mike knows he's got to get it in pretty much next couple of hands. Or it's going to be pretty much forced. Little Wimbledon.
Yeah. Did all right on it.
Did you?
But I've only bet like $4 on the matches, so
Yeah.
not really making anything.
They usually have some profit boosts on them and stuff.
I bet I'm terrible at tennis, so I have no confidence in it.
Mm.
This is the first time I'm doing well.
Pretty hand.
Call, no option. Heads up.
Blind versus blind here. 9-8 of hearts for Georgia. 7 deuce off for Solomon. Georgia gonna hit a pair here and check it over to Solomon. He's gonna
6,000.
try to steal this one. Georgia says not so fast though. Makes the call. Ace of hearts now gives Georgia a flush draw. She's already got the check mark here. Not going to let
5,000.
Solomon bet again, but she's going to bet less than Solomon just bet on the flop, which is kind of suspicious.
Call it.
Solomon, though, choosing to fold.
Sure, why not? It's always an option. Sometimes it's the best option. Jack for Solomon. I imagine he'll be
Raise
raising.
9,000.
King, queen for Timmy.
Uh-oh.
Call.
Snap call from
These
Timmy.
guys been going back at. It's the Timmy and Solomon show. Ace, king, queen. Nope.
No, the exact opposite of an action flop here.
Ah, Timmy. Got him.
It's going to work out better for Timmy here.
It is.
That is 9.
Just a call.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Ace peels off here on the river, and it's
Looked like an ace.
well, maybe he's trying
I mean,
to let
Solomon's
him hang
been
himself.
aggressive
Yeah.
here. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't
15,000.
hate
Call.
it, but
Yeah.
Queens.
Wow. So that put Solomon down into
I'm scared of the foot, huh?
Solomon once at about 200K. Now is don't have an
Fumes.
exact number, but yeah, it doesn't look like much over there.
No, I mean, 40 maybe. 35.
I mean, that's good for. hitting
No,
the
50.
dangers.
It said 55 actually when he got done with the hand, but I don't.
Don't look that much. Yeah.
No. Man, Earl could mix it up a little bit here, Earl.
Yeah, you're right. It does say 55.
7,500.
Timmy raising the 7-4 harsh from the small blind. Angel waking up with an ace-10 off here, just going to flat.
Surprised.
All diamonds on this flop. Neither player can like that. Timmy checks it over to Angel. He'll check back. 6 on the turn. Timmy is now open-ended.
That is 12,000.
If you're Angel, I don't really know what you can call with here.
Not much. Turn it into a. I mean. No.
Good bet from Timmy.
Yeah, Timmy's aggressive, man. Stays aggressive.
Yeah, I'm with you. I can't see how that's 55K in front of Solomon. Looks more like 35, maybe.
If those are all red,
It looks like a blue on the bottom.
Yeah.
Even if, yeah.
I was gonna say even if they are all red, it'd be like 40.
Call 3.
So we see Solomon limping in here.
All of it.
Raise.
Angel calls and a raise from
11,000
Mike
all
here.
in.
He's only got 8K left.
He's ahead. That's what's funny.
He's getting his money in good, but
Marginally good.
3 players. One's all in.
8.
Solomon, yep.
10,000 inside. Take that back.
I don't know why Solomon would bet an all-in player out though with an 8. You know.
He did it.
And
There's
that's
the
why.
king.
That's why I say that. I mean.
I don't think it made a difference. I forget
It-
what
it
Angel
didn't.
had,
Angel
but
had,
yeah, Queen something, I
yeah,
know.
But
But yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Blinds are up, everybody.
Typically, dry side pot, you check down.
You should. I mean, the goal is to be knocking a player out at that point. But I mean, I understand if you have a hand and you want to protect your hand, then yeah. But if you don't, I mean, 8.
You just want to remind him what he already threw in. You're helpful.
Work on my brow.
Okay.
He understood it perfectly.
So Mike getting a triple up there. Still going to be short, but in much better shape. So you drop down to about 10K.
Sucks getting
He checked, though.
It sucks getting old, doesn't it,
See
Tim?
his check?
It sucks getting old.
Yeah, let's see what Solomon's stack looks like now.
So that's 44.
Raise 8,000.
It's about right, actually.
Yeah.
Because it looks like he has 30 in red there, plus the 80 put in, plus whatever's over there.
Wow. Again, Mike just makes a flat here. Doesn't jam it in
4
there.
players.
Oh,
Good
Mike.
flop here for Mike, yeah.
He's just gonna take it down
All in.
regardless.
Yeah,
Nobody
Angel's
has
the
anything.
only one who has something, and yeah, it's nothing,
28,000.
not enough to call here, obviously. Yeah,
Oh,
quick fold.
It's not interesting anymore?
No callers.
Because that was an awesome flop.
And Mike on the upswing now.
You won, because you're the worst
taking advantage of getting off the hook with that ace-6 against ace-9 earlier. Building that stack back up.
Just leave me out of the conversation, please.
What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to jam pre-flop.
Yeah.
I'd rather hit it and have somebody call me, though.
Timmy with 6s now.
Call 4,000.
Solomon gonna limp in. Timmy will as well.
All
Angel, no limping with the 9s. Georgia with deuces. A lot of pocket pairs here, 3 of them.
38,000.
Action back to Solomon here. We have him at 26,000.
Wow. Gets it in.
All in for less. 26.5, 38,000.
So that 55 was accurate. Wow. Fooled us here in the booth. But yeah, I don't know if I like this spot for Solomon again. I think he had more chips where this.
Got a pair?
I mean, A, what are you limping under the gun with this hand for?
9s.
And it's gonna cost him.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I hope he doesn't have 9s.
9s against 9-8. Okay.
I'll take a couple of these on flop.
Solomon gonna need a lot of help here.
Wow.
That's I mean, he's got to fight hearts here, but that's still a great flop. I mean, I think he's taking that all day if you give it to him.
Wow.
Doesn't get there though. Flush gets there for Angel.
I had the 6 blocker.
Yeah. Nice fold.
You do 10-handed final or?
Nah.
That's it.
That's it, yeah. Okay.
He's bringing you the cards. You might as well.
Although I guess we have 9. There's only 4 at the other one. So that's going to get us to final, it looks like. Players standing up.
I think I'm going to take a quick restroom break for a sec here, Brent.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll be right back before they.
I might take one after you.
Yeah. Might as
'Cause
well
we're
do
still-
it now.
we're-
I think they're just.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll be waiting for players to reorganize and come down, so. Be right back.
Sure thing.
And vice versa, I'm 8.
You're
so
8. Okay.
Thank you.
You're good. 10, 8. Here. Did you get one?
Well, it's easy to figure out.
I heard something drop.
I dropped my card cover.
Card.
You see it?
I had
No,
6
I
and 7
don't.
3.
Yeah.
It might be under your chair.
Michael C. coming into C10.
7.
I heard it. Oh, there. No.
Real quick, where's Earl going?
It may be way down.
C5.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just moving,
Walkie-talkie.
not sure if I.
Are you ready for it?
C10, right?
Did I get moved?
Yes, 83.5.
There is no 10 anymore.
Aren't you freezing?
No.
No. Hot-blooded.
Did I get, is this me?
That's you. I moved you, okay?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Got you.
What's that? Oh, Armando. Armando, C9.
Hand me the water.
Sorry, I was talking C9. What name I got?
Armando, 71.5.
71.5 Earth.
All right, Christopher.
Yes.
This one doesn't work, correct?
Tim,
Your phone? Yes.
Yes. Don't touch it. Sit down here.
Oh, you're right.
61,000.
61,000.
And is that everybody? Okay, I got one more.
I didn't get more chips than me. All right, that was the right seat.
It's a good table.
Hey, Mike, give me a chip count real quick.
You can deal for the button. You have more. You
From
do have
your
a player
mouth
at 4,
to the card.
Okay, thank you.
I hope it's a long one for me.
Yeah.
Cash.
I don't want
Cash
to
beat
take
you.
5 more hours.
Last 2 weeks of June, cash beat not bad. Bad. Real bad. like as bad as I can remember.
10 grand?
No,
Let's see how
but
good
just
we're running.
consistent every day. So yeah, I guess it would be close to 10 grand.
Hey, Jimmy, good to see you
All right,
again.
the Queen of
Yeah.
Hearts is good to have.
There's 9, right? 9-handed?
I didn't even think of it that way. I just thought of the amount of times I lost.
Diamonds cost more than hearts.
Those diamonds hearts. C3.
Awesome.
Bless him.
All right, who's running good today, guys?
There's Jim
Tim.
again with the big
Who's been
stack.
Tim.
Good going.
Tim, you've been lucky?
Tim.
Quality.
He played.
Are you?
I will tell you this much.
6'4"?
Hey, Mike.
Just make sure you keep
He-
your phones off the rail. If you
He
don't
played a
put your
hand.
cards in the box for a couple seconds.
He played a hand so good, I didn't believe it was him.
I'm telling you, it's all these videos from the WSOP.
You got years of footage to watch.
That poker go is wonderful.
I don't know. He might as well stop right now because he's already figured it out now. After that hand.
Impressed you.
You know you don't impress me very often.
All right, so
Yes.
here we are, final table getting underway. Jim leading the way, 189,000. Again, guys, we are down to 9 here. We are paying 5 spots, and there's an additional $300 ticket added up top. Steve here
All day, and that's all you drank.
with Ace King of Clubs.
Raised to
He has to
12,000.
find something to
12,000.
criticize. Right?
Maybe that's why when I get home and I
are
start
the
drinking
blinds?
alcohol, it hits me like,
Looks like 2-4 from the look of it.
All in. Call.
And this is going to be much to do without nothing unless we see some suited cards come out.
Oh, come on.
Steve has the edge here with his being suited.
Yeah, but we've
Yeah,
got,
that's yours. That's yours. Yeah, this
Not
is-
that I'm rooting for
we've
anybody.
got a lot of flushes.
All hearts.
You should win.
And it's officially a chop.
Flush.
Maybe we can just drop the deck here.
Check.
you guys are boring.
Nice hands.
You guys should have called and then played after the
We're
flop.
just,
That would have been more.
we're just jealous.
For 5-10.
Earl lost money.
What's it get for playing ace king?
Steve, that's your seat. You're there more than, I think. Should we just look and see
Size bit. Yeah,
what we
let's see.
want? I don't want.
I hope they're better than last.
We got the regular mic back.
Yeah.
Had him to start off. He's made his way back to the final table here.
Yeah.
And this is going to get to blind versus blind. Earl going to limp. Timmy going to check. To the flop we go. King, deuce, ace. Timmy
4,000. No call.
hits that king and takes it down.
What are we all gonna do tomorrow with no tournament?
Work. Yeah. I'm going to Lake City. So I'm going to be driving in four-wheelers and on a boat. So
Oh,
In the rain.
hope the weather.
it's supposed to be nice up there.
Good.
I'm hoping it rains so I don't have to go to a party.
Yeah.
That's how I was thinking. I was like, I was hoping it rains.
I'll switch. I'll go to the party and you can go to my job. It's an emergency hospital. We'll be busy.
Yes, you'll be busy, is right.
What?
Raised.
Not supposed to be here?
11,000.
Are you working like the night shift too?
No, 7 to 7. I work
Oh,
tomorrow
shit.
and Saturday. So everybody's closed.
Wow.
So you get everything.
I get bored. I was just saying, let's go to the hospital today.
It's a pet hospital, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
George, you're gonna go a little stubborn.
3 players.
Oh, the scared cat.
players going to this flop here. Steve, the original raiser, with the ace-9.
Check.
This one's going to brick everybody. Georgia picking up an open-ender, though.
They run in a slider, break their neck.
And now she's picking up the straight.
With the straight flush draw.
Yeah, a little bonus there. Nobody, she's already got the check mark. Nobody has a diamond. Nobody can beat her straight, obviously.
All in.
Steve, though, bets 18K after hitting that 9. Georgia takes a good look at that board. And yeah, she's got the straight. She's going all in. 35K more Steve has, and he can't like to hear that all in. I mean, I don't know how you can call here.
No, definitely not. He bet too much.
Yeah. I mean, you put a lot in, but.
Fold.
He bet like 40% of his stack. He only has like 30K behind.
Well, I'm gonna try to toughen my dog. Yeah, sure. Once fireworks start, throwing in the backyard and closing the door. Little tough love can't hurt. Yeah, yeah.
That might be out too. You gotta check. Yeah. That might be a crime.
Yeah, I wonder what my dog would do if I just let him out in the backyard all night to deal with it.
Oh, God.
Dig a hole?
You might not have a dog.
Mike here with an ace-9.
Not yet. I haven't done anything yet. I'm just gonna flat.
Just a call. Timmy gonna limp on the button with 3 deuce offsuit.
It's quite creative.
George will limp with the 7-3 from the small blind. And Armando, I don't think he's gonna get greedy here. He'll be happy to check his 10-6 off. So 4 ways to the flop. Mike could have certainly gotten this one through. But as it is, he's going to get the best of this flop.
Check. Check.
All in.
All in down there.
You had that planned all along.
Luna, no, this is
Yes, I did.
not the weekly PLO here. We changed up our tournament schedule a little bit here for July. This is now a $150 buy-in, 3K guarantee with a $300 ticket added for the multi-flight. PLO tournament is now returning to Tuesday night, $100 buy-in with a 2K guarantee.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Now you're set. Now there's no,
Now I can call the small blind.
now there's no doubt.
And now, Rebel, we've had plenty of comments. Maybe you're the first one on YouTube, though. So, yeah, as a lot of the players didn't get the memo either, Luna. So when they showed up, they they were wondering where the PLO was as well.
Can't believe they got
So
nightly
as
PLO tournament.
and if you can hear the table chat, they're talking about it right now.
Today is Thursday.
Oh, but they changed it to Tuesday again.
Back to Tuesday
Oh,
night.
they did.
Night.
I don't like it either.
Oh.
That's right, guys. I don't like it either.
Not everybody's a fan of the change, it
I'm
seems.
all for it.
Yeah, I miss it. I mean, we always got a good turnout. I mean, probably not as good as this, but close.
These PLO
Right.
players.
But yeah, the Thursday night.
And then on top of it, they bring $300.
That's only 100.
But with double points on this tournament and no longer being PLO and now more available to all players, not just the ones who like PLO. I think the expectation is this will grow from the field of 43 that we got to this week. And it's more of a turnout like we get on the Wednesdays.
There's no tournament that's worth 100 in this house.
I'm talking about I want it to be like 200 or 300 because you're going to spend that much anyway. You know.
Yeah.
People will play a little more seriously.
Already 4,000 to play. raised to 12,000.
Now we got Timmy with the queens again. He's going to bump it up to 12,000.
What else is new?
And Armando with jacks. Bad timing.
Wow.
Oh, and bad timing to do that as well. Comes over the
Timmy
top.
Not only does Timmy just he just runs in great spots.
I was going to say Timmy can't love that shove over the top. You saw him kind of frustratedly put it in, but yeah, he's got a call. He snap calls.
Yeah, you're running horrible today.
Yeah.
You seem to forget.
Yeah, Luna, just a second. I'll look. I got the schedule in front of me. Let's just see this hand play out here.
Yeah.
We got Armando needing the jack to stay alive.
Nope.
And he will not get it, so Timmy going to double up. All right, Luna, no tournament tomorrow. Yeah, 4th of July, we are taking the day off from tournaments, so no stream, no tournament whatsoever, day or evening.
We come back Thursday, I believe,
next
the 10th.
Yeah, next Wednesday.
We're off next Wednesday as well.
Yeah, next Wednesday we're not going to be streaming because it's multi-flight week, but here I got the updated schedule. It says 11:15 a.m. It's going to be this exact same format, $130 deep stack. No, or not this. I'm sorry, this is Thursday, but Wednesday the same as last Wednesday. $130 deep stack, no limit hold'em, 5K guarantee. The night is going to be a 125. No limit hold'em, $25 bounty, 3K guarantee.
What are you saying? That's for next week? No.
Yeah, next
Thursday.
Wednesday.
No, we're not doing anything.
No, I know, but she's just asking what the tournaments
got
are.
it, got
yeah,
it.
I said we're not
Yeah,
streaming
not
it,
streaming,
but
yeah. Yep.
we're still running
Yep.
this.
And then Thursday I'll start the multi.
Yep.
Flight 1A.
Oh, that's
Friday B, C, all that.
Well, that's what they say, except unless you're
Day 2 Sunday.
So they had to manually take.
Well, Rebel, as we mentioned, yeah, I mean, we didn't totally get rid of PLO. We just moved it to a Tuesday evening. So, I mean, we're still running the PLO tournament. It just changed days. So
Correct, Luna.
it's no longer a day. Now it's in the evening, which might not be popular with some of the players who used to play the Thursday day, but might be popular with some of the night guys. So.
Steve's all in with open-ended.
Yeah, it was a tough year.
Georgia has open-ended as well.
Yeah, correct. Tournament Wednesday, but no stream for that tournament. And here we go. Steve all in.
Oh, wow, the pair of eights. Pair of eights are going to be good.
Thank you.
Wow. Georgia's running pure.
Yeah, that's going to do it for Steve.
So Armando finishing 9th, Steve finishing 8th. We're getting close to the money here, guys. 7 players remaining, paying 5.
No value.
I see all you guys doing this.
No
is
value,
so much
Tim.
fun for me.
Give us a chip count.
Nobody all that short now, as we can see. 71,000 is the short stack for Mike. Well, both Mikes are at the bottom of this list.
I'm not hiding them from you.
70-ish.
I know you're old and you can't.
There are your payouts. Again, a $300 ticket for the multi.
You're not allowed to ask for the chip count until I'm actually in the hand.
Safe to say you have them covered.
Please get these ready. 67.
Right.
You should make it 500 less than we've got.
Oh, this is the wrong one. That would've
What?
sucked. I wanted to see
2.
this.
Yeah, I have 7 left.
It wasn't bad enough.
It's got to be 800.
You have to learn to get more than
Oh, I'm
like
sorry,
2-3 hours of sleep at
Sorry,
night.
it's 11,000. I thought that was an orange. Sorry.
What happened?
Said I have to learn to get a little bit more than 2-3 hours of sleep at night. Helps.
Dead button. Cards, please.
I got an excuse. What's your
I know
excuse?
you like them. I know you like
I
them.
don't have one, I guess. Old?
Okay.
I think I got some years on you.
I was like, I don't want to hear anybody talk about sleep right now.
Yeah.
I'm struggling.
I'll be 50 in September, so
Yeah.
you know I could pull that senior citizen move soon.
I got a 3-week-old baby at home, so we're getting no sleep.
God bless, man.
No sleep
that's
whatsoever.
That's the good kind of sleep, though. No sleep, you know. It is. It just doesn't seem
I
that
know.
way right now.
Yeah, no, it's worth it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's the worst part of the day is
Yeah.
getting into bed knowing you're going to be up in another hour.
For sure, for sure.
That's the part. That's the only part I don't enjoy.
No.
Put it back.
But every time you see the kid, I'm sure it's an amazement.
Yeah, every time the sun comes up, it's like, okay.
A boy or a girl?
Girl.
Don't get him mad.
How tall is your wife, girlfriend?
Wife, she's, I don't even know exactly, 5'4", I want to say.
I was just wondering if you're gonna have if you think you're gonna have a tall
You really don't get angry.
She'll be a tennis player.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
He's so busy angering other people.
Or frisbee.
I'm so busy taking my.
I don't even do that anymore.
No, golf. No.
It's all pickleball for me.
It's all pickle for you, huh? Okay. Doubles or singles? All doubles?
Both.
Singles is a lot of wear and tear.
I enjoy singles better, but
Do
yeah.
you?
Heads up.
Blind versus blind here. Queen 9 against 10-3. Jim gonna outflop Angel. And Angel gonna outturn Jim.
The difference between a 4 and a 5 in pickle, though, is like night and day, right?
3,000, 6,000, and 6,000.
Or like let's say a pro and a.
I mean, there's a big difference, but
yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to play one to be wrong about it. But I was just having this conversation with somebody. Like, I played tennis for years. I'm like 4'5", which isn't great, but pretty good for like an average player. You know, no college experience or anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the top of leagues that are offered, right? If I played a pro in tennis,
you would get destroyed.
I don't know if I'd win a point. Like, honestly, I don't know if I'd win a point.
I think it's
in pickleball. If I played a pro in pickleball, I honestly believe I would get a point. I could be wrong about that.
I was gonna
but
say,
I honestly feel like I could.
And when I speak to Sam, because you know Sam plays a lot,
Yeah.
right? He said you wouldn't. Like not you,
Yeah.
not you.
No,
personally.
I know. Yeah, like the average person. Yeah.
Yeah. He said no, not even one. And I said, Sam, you wouldn't even get one off. He goes, not even one. So like, you know.
But in singles, there's so much open
Yeah.
court. I feel like I would.
Yeah.
I would bet on myself. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
I would bet on myself. And in tennis,
Against a pro?
I could
Against
take
a
like
pro?
I could do In tennis, I could do 2 full sets, and I wouldn't even bet on myself to win 1 point.
Yeah, or even
like they would have to mess up.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't even be able to do a return. I
Like
don't
the
think,
hardest serve I've
It's
seen
100
is probably
miles
like
an hour.
nowhere near what they serve. Yeah.
I was watching the other day, the last, what was it, Alcaraz and what's his name in the finals?
Yeah.
Sinner?
Sinner. Yep.
Yeah. Did you see some of those serves?
No, I was at work, but I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen him play.
9 miles, and I'm like, dude.
Oh, 109's nothing.
I'm
They're
like,
usually like 135. I want to feel like.
no average dude is returning that. Like I don't care. That's like you trying to hit a fastball off a show ad. Like you're an average baseball. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, they would laugh at my serve. My serve was like 70, 80 miles an hour. It's nothing. They just hit winners off it nonstop.
Yeah, it'd be like.
I wouldn't even. That's the thing. I wouldn't even.
Than a second serve.
I wouldn't even get a shot to tee off against them because I'm not returning their serve, and they're just going to tee off on my serve.
Right.
So that's the difference. In pickleball, I feel like I get my shots to take those shots.
I mean, it's fair enough, but I do feel like this in pickleball. There's still that.
Oh, I'd get
Large
smoked.
gap,
I'm not saying I'm
large
like
gap.
a pro. Yeah, there's still a gap. I'm just saying that's the
Yeah.
difference is that I feel like I could. I'm not going to compete, but I could at least like
Yeah,
not
get
look
it.
like a totally out of place. You know, I just look like a terrible person out
Right.
there. But
Well, you know. I mean,
Raise 18,000.
but again, I could be wrong. That's just.
Yeah.
18,000 is the bet. Heads up.
Well, who knows? Maybe you'll get a shot to try out for the Olympics one day. So the mystery hand for Timmy, which he's probably, I was going to say he's probably got some of that.
It's beating the sevens, or he just
Yeah.
fought his way to beat it.
Aggression. feel like these blinds are going to have to get a little bit bigger to start forcing some of these players to.
Yeah. What was it, 3-6 now? Just getting there.
It is, but.
But yeah, we need to get to like 10-20.
Yeah, 10-20, and it's like.
I believe we'll have a break after this level.
We will.
Raise. 16.
Blind versus blind here. Timmy with king queen and suited will raise to 16,000. Georgia with an ace in the big blind. Not a great one. Ace 5 offsuit.
It's a defendable hand.
Yeah, only 10K more. I think she'll choose to see a flop here.
16.
Indeed, she does.
Most aces are defendable in the big against the small. That's a pretty good flop.
Yeah,
for
it's
Timmy.
about the best flop Timmy could want.
I would have checked.
20,000.
Definitely wouldn't have bet here. I mean, you have so much equity.
Nice.
You want her to catch an ace of club. You know?
Yeah.
My 5 was a club. There was no way.
Yeah, that's a bad raise. Unless he's just being friendly. Or a bad bet.
Play those hands, Georgia. But if 2, 3, 4 came to
The Mike that matters rocking all that bling over there. Some nice silver blings he got.
Timmy now with sixes. 16,000 again, and something tells me it's going to be bumped up here. I think.
GG.
Yeah, Georgia gets rid of that, and I think this is going
game,
up
Mike.
all in.
Yeah. All in.
Yeah, he's got the stack for it. Now if you're Timmy, it's
He
47.5.
He calls. Whoa.
I was going to say, I don't know. I mean,
He calls, Timmy.
I'm going to say he folds here.
He calls with King Jack suited, Tim. You haven't seen him?
59.5.
Whoa. He's staying on 50. I was like, whoa. I thought for a second he definitely wasn't going to call that, you know? He snapped
Once
on
he heard
it.
the number, he snap called it.
And I thought that was high. Oh, no. Brick or counterfeit?
And,
Brick.
no counterfeit, no ace, no king. Mike is gone.
He's running so bad, Mike.
Timmy's
Did you notice
running unbelievable.
Timmy up to
I'll go over
266K.
that hand on my blog later.
Just for the record,
I love it.
that was the easiest
good.
call you've made in ages.
No, it wasn't.
Come on. A pair with all your
You
chips?
just said I should have jammed with sixes. You know,
With
it doesn't.
sevens.
Sevens.
Right. So, trust me, you were calling. I don't care how long you sat there, you
Let me
were
tell
calling.
you, if it was over 60, I wasn't calling.
As it was, I think he said 59, right? So,
Yeah.
60 grand.
now I don't know if I believe him, obviously, but
I folded ace 9.
He snap called.
But honestly,
we thought about it. But once he got the total number, he was like,
No.
I'd much rather have her hand, his hand. Call.
Georgia here with ace jack of spades after Timmy limps with the 10-9 of spades.
She should be raising it up.
No, I don't like
I
it.
believe she will be.
Yeah, I'll take a pair anytime.
Maybe 20, 22,
I'm more of a gambler.
18,000.
18. I thought a little more since Timmy limped, but
You called, I call.
as it is, it's enough to get everybody off.
It's beautiful, and it would fit nicely with this.
That's my birthday. That's my lucky. Dead button, small big.
Get it.
I'm glad you didn't call Mike, because he would have called 1.
If Mike called, I was calling.
I know.
So we have 6 players remaining here. We are officially on the bubble. So
no ticket talk.
No ticket talk for that bubble spot as we.
I don't think many. They might not even know.
That is, oh, it's there. Yeah.
Six
like
fans want to hear.
Yeah, but they can't hear me ever. That's why I don't know why I'm always picked to come down here. You can't hear me. Why have me down here?
You gotta speak up a little.
No, that's.
they could hear you across the street, Mike.
They're so busy listening to themselves in that room.
Oh my God, they so are.
They don't even.
You know
they
who's
don't
in
even
there
talk
today?
about the hand.
Angry B's in there today.
Angry Bee.
Angry Brian.
Yeah.
You got fans.
Heads up.
Oh, of course, man.
Oh,
I mean,
he loves talking about how bad I am.
how many times have I talked about Mike and his play today?
6,000.
Wow.
It's all about you, Mikey.
I forgot what I have.
That was a snap hole.
I dream about what you play.
I check.
He's gonna take a stab at it.
Yeah, only way he's gonna take this pot down.
It's a nice try, but has to be
I mean, I guess he could hit a jack, but
It's not.
It could be 65.
Yes, it can.
Oh, I thought you said 55.
No, 65. 5, 6,
You're good.
5.
I mean, with the jack of diamonds, I call all day.
oh yeah, and
Mm.
this small of a
What
bet
we're
size,
thinking
yeah.
about, Well, I mean, it's like a snap call for me.
$20,000.
20,000's the bet. What we got?
Angel calls. He must have a
What?
misread here.
Whoa.
He said that's good though, so I'm very curious what that hand is. You can't call with 10-9 here. I can't imagine you can call with 10-9 here, unless he just did.
I mean, I don't know what just happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say it's got to be a misread, but who knows? I mean, flatting with 10-9 off there would be one of the biggest hero calls. You like, I don't know what you're putting him on there.
I don't even know if that's a hero call.
I mean,
See Helmut's,
yeah.
video on
I'm gonna go with misread, but you never know.
But he's been playing every event.
Maybe he had like a queen 10, or I don't know.
I would think he had to have at least a bottom, like some kind of
Oh,
pair.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought he said he wasn't going to play any.
No.
Just the long ones, because when you get older, you can't sit that long.
Timmy, another pocket pair here. This time it's gonna be 8s.
It's ridiculous the amount of pairs this guy's got.
Never do it. Never.
Raise to 20,000.
My ADD would be so bad. I would be like looking at
Yeah, that's gonna do it. No takers for him.
I mean, I would just main click pretty much the rest of the whole way. If you think about it.
I guess it wasn't.
Doesn't even make a difference what you have. If they play back at you, most likely they have something, right? Like, it'd become a pretty easy game for you at this point.
much rather watch it on TV.
You just keep raising until it's almost like a bully that just keeps, you know, bullying
He's
you
got the
until.
chips. Yeah, he's got the chip stack right now.
Right.
His skill set.
Just main click. 13. I'd make 13,000 every hand.
No, he's glad he didn't this hand.
Yeah.
With that jack deuce, because Mike waking up here with aces.
Yeah, well, let's see if he's got anybody home.
13,000's the bet.
It's gonna have to be in the blinds, and Jim has a pair here. It is small,
All right,
but
lets it go,
no,
just
he
like
lets
that.
it go.
Oh, come
Wasn't
on.
a big raise either. Yeah. Very surprised the threes didn't call there. He's got more than enough chips to just set mine once. Just see a flop. You're already in for 3 of it.
I mean, if you're limp if you're folding threes right here, it's gonna be a long day for us. I mean, look at his chip stack.
Yeah, exactly. In the blinds. Yeah, if he wasn't in the blinds, I'd be like, okay, I can understand
He's
it.
got
but-
150K.
Yeah, I know. It's
You don't want to call with threes to set mine against Mike. And take
We've
him
already
out.
seen the way Earl's. I mean, Earl's slower now at chips, but he's.
No, it wasn't Earl with threes.
No, I know. I'm just saying we've seen how he's kind of been tight as well, locking it up. So.
You knew they weren't going to invest in big ones in all 4 corners. You might as well have at least one little one.
Oh, we'll be here all day if it was
I
just
saw you looking
Earl.
up like that like yesterday, and I thought you're looking at the camera.
Those blinds will save us. Eventually.
We'll
Might be a
see.
while, but
We'll see.
eventually.
Yeah.
And I messed
You're right.
up.
I mean, they can't escape
paid
it.
the
It's every
bubble,
20
and I
minutes,
said,
so
let's just pay out of our pockets,
it does go
forgetting that I had
fairly quick.
a bet for Hendon Mob this month, so that we would have paid out of the prize pool. I would have got at at least the credit for that.
I think we got about 3 or 4 minutes here left until break. So a few more hands.
Then they'll be what, going up to
4.8. Yeah.
He was smart
Well, that's pretty good. It's 20K around. I
So
mean,
it's the most Hendemar money in a month?
This month, July.
Oh.
He's never beat me, so I don't know why he thinks he can now, but whatever.
Mike was one of those kids in high school you could tell that was like, no, my car's nicer than yours. No, my shirt's nicer than
So
yours.
you get paid on the
You
bubble?
get paid if they put it on the list.
Oh.
They put it on the list. It
Even
gets
if it's
recorded.
160, even
Yeah.
if it's bubble money.
Right.
Interesting.
Georgia, what you got?
Ace queen the big blind. Something tells me we're bumping it up a little bit here.
Dread J, player.
See if she goes 18 like she did last time. Oh no, way more.
Black.
31,000
Way
black.
more.
He used to only wear black. He used to always wear black. Just black. Now he pretty much does that. He's.
You used to have dreads?
Yes, Jay did.
Dude. I know you know who it is.
Button's good.
A very
Small
nice
and big
guy.
blind Mike.
He's a very nice guy. I'll tell you on the break 'cause I
Dreadless.
can't say.
Here's
But I
It's
know
not
why.
raining out there.
No.
Stop.
I can't say why I know
Stop
you
for a
know
while.
more than.
Did you borrow money from me?
It's just you can't say.
Oh.
300.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know who it is. Oh, I'm getting text. No. Play a little power poker over there, huh? I don't think it's not going unnoticed.
What's not going on notice now?
She's playing power poker over there.
With her little,
I'm
with her
getting
little,
some nice hands.
with her little furless cat or whatever.
Mike here now,
Oh,
kings.
it's
He's
my
starting to
cat ear
heat up
North
here with his
American
hands.
fox.
Oh,
Can't you tell by the little tail and the
Yeah.
ears?
I'm just gonna call Mike.
She's just calling me.
I'm gonna flat.
I'm gonna raise because I don't like your attitude.
I'm gonna fold.
She
I'm
doesn't like your
scared to death of
attitude.
you. Nice hand.
I
Wow.
can't flat with kings.
You're really getting paid off with those big hands, huh?
I can't flat with kings. Just my
Why?
luck, she'll have ace deuce.
Yeah.
So then you fold. Like,
Great.
I had Jack 8.
But you wouldn't fold. You'd probably be betting.
Well, I'm not gonna fold aces just because of one bet. Of course not. And neither would you.
7:30. My blog goes on at 7:30.
Good. Make sure they clip their hand from earlier so you can tell us how great you played it.
They already have put it on a little disc.
See, when
for
he
me.
plays aces,
They
he
put it
gets
on
an ace right on the flop.
They put it
And
on a floppy.
Then the
for
other
me.
guy gets a set of queens on the turn.
No, it's just so sad.
It was just so easy for him to win that hand.
There's a boat.
Full house on the turn.
Full house on the turn, right? He got the full house, but the other guy got the set. So
Oh, he got a full house too? Yeah, Queen's full.
that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's right. Okay.
Okay.
I gotta look up. Check.
Garbage, please.
Heads up.
9-7-4 flop here, bricking everybody. Another 4.
6,000.
Mike has really built that stack up after that. After dropping down to about 20K, a little under that.
It's hard to
Mhm.
reach.
The worst is the center. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's so
yeah, yeah.
long.
Those tables on the Las Vegas stream are very big to reach. Just really hard.
They play 10-handed in Vegas, though, don't they? Yeah.
We used to play.
Yeah.
Is Moneymaker coming back?
Yes. They're not going to do the.
Is that all forgiven? All those things?
Well, they're not going to do the multi with him. They're going to just have a 7-day tournament. 7-day, whatever.
6,000.
They're not going to do a multi-day?
Not with him. Kennel Club's going to run the multi.
21,000.
So these are only one-day tournaments?
No, 1 week.
But single-day tournaments?
I don't know. But the multi will not be his.
So he's saying that we're going to do our own multi when the moneymaker comes or something. We're not.
Yeah.
We're not doing it with them anymore.
Some inside info.
It was an upgrade.
What are you saying? I mean, we'll see.
Did you come here because you thought you were
They'll probably have their own main.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. It was some of the other stuff he did.
Yeah, they have to. I'm sure it'll still be multi-day tournaments, but.
Mm-hmm.
Is he drunk?
I don't even know if he drinks, does he? I've never seen him with a drink in his hand. I mean, that doesn't mean he doesn't.
Pocket fours here for Georgia.
Raise 12.
Thank you.
12,000.
Should have raised it more.
No, she's not hitting the set. Both fours have been folded.
Yeah, you want to take this down pre. You don't want to see a flop.
It's going to be tough for her to win this. She's going to have everyone else hit air all the way through. Or bet them off.
Most flops aren't going to hit you.
Well, no flops. King 9 deuce. So far, so good here.
Yes. Jack.
I'll buy your blues.
25,000.
25,000.
That's why I'm not a fan of limping there.
Mike has turned up the aggression here, though, and he is going to take this one down with ace high.
All right.
He's going to jump up to 184, and we are going on a little break here. I believe it'll be about 10 minutes. So
It is. Light.
we will be back.
5, Tim.
5?
Yep. Can you pass some sun, please?
Yeah.
How many? You're good?
Yeah. No, I asked for 1,000, but you wouldn't give it to me.
Oh.
Maybe I'll get it in the race up.
Button's good? I believe so. I don't know. I don't know. I guess so. Oh, I know. Me too. Oh. I brought these in for the other one.
Yo, do you want stacks? That's good enough. $184. 184. $17.
63. 58. 148. 290. Good.
290, Tim?
All good, all good. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome.
Who's got 290, Georgia or Tim?
Tim.
Tim.
Good, you can double up through Tim. Put him in his place.
That would be wonderful. It's heady company here.
Yeah, we're on the bubble here, huh?
Yeah. So you had no desire to go out to Las Vegas to play?
I do, but I gotta take care of my dog. That's the most
Yes.
important.
Yeah, I hear you.
And I can get people to. People who work at my vet will move into my house. I mean, it's not really that big a deal, but I just. And to be honest with you, it's
What a grind.
it's a grind, and it's. I'm going next year for sure.
Yeah.
It's been on my bucket list forever.
Yeah.
I would never have gone when my wife was alive because
No.
she would have wanted to go see shows and shit, and I can't focus on that shit.
No. Not when you're there for that investment. Did you watch any of the stream from yesterday, the first day? On Poker Go?
I don't have Poker Go.
Oh, you don't?
And I really should because the
Mike,
stuff I
there's
watch
so
just
much.
to watch is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it's $100 a year.
Has it gone up that much?
Well, that's what I paid how many years ago?
Oh.
But, you know, it renews, so I don't know. I think it's $100 a year.
I remember when it first came out, you could get it for like, I guess it is $100 a year.
Yeah, it's just, you know, for me it's worth it because I enjoy watching it so much that, but I haven't, I didn't watch day one of the final yet. And I enjoy watching those mixed games, although I don't understand, you know, like the seven deuce, and those kind of games. I have no idea what that means.
I don't know how they.
How they transition
Yeah.
every several minutes into a different phase.
Obviously, they
Your
play
head.
a lot more poker than
Oh
we
my
do.
God, that
Oh,
your
of
head,
course they do.
your brain.
And they play real poker.
Yes.
So their minds are just fried. I'm sure they have to be. They have to. That's why all those guys work out. All those guys have good
Yeah.
diets. The
Wow.
better ones.
Yeah.
You have to be. It's not a sport, but it's mentally taxing.
Yep.
And you're sitting. People don't think sitting. I can barely walk when I'm down here. For
Yeah.
12. When I play 12 hours, I play
Yeah.
12 hours. If I get knocked out early in tournament, I'll go downstairs and play
guys
for
wait
another
for
10
me?
hours.
Last night when I
It's
left
very
here,
hard to walk up these steps.
Oh, well, they're completely out of code.
Yes,
They're the worst
right,
steps.
right. I know they're this so high.
Oh, the
Anyway.
big long
When I
ones.
left.
They're all out of
got
code.
to
Every
be
step
halfway
in this
down
place
there.
is out of code. They're not
back
the
of
right.
my leg, it just froze up, and I mean, I barely made it to the car.
Oh my gosh.
When I got up this morning, I was laying in bed. I thought, you know what? I'm going to stretch. So I started to stretch my left leg.
Yeah.
Then I said, well, I'll try the right one. It was the right one that I wasn't using enough and caused this one.
Sure, of
and,
course.
And as
Gosh.
soon as I loosened the right one
Run.
up,
Everything
been
is
fine
good.
all day today.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Well, I've been having problems for the last 4 years. My doctor keeps sending me to go see somebody about it. I just don't want to go through the surgery and
Yeah.
fucking layup.
and especially if it's back surgery.
No, I hope I never
My
have to have
sister's
that. You've
had
had that, right?
4.
You've had back surgery.
I had
Some
back
type.
and neck surgery last year.
Yeah.
1 year.
Oh God.
6 fusions. Look how
Oh
good my
my
neck is.
God.
Look.
Oh look. And no
Uh,
pain.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh my God, it's very hard.
Yeah, it's like
It's new.
The
It's
muscles.
December.
Just,
My sister's recovering.
Oh, yeah.
As we speak.
Yeah, let's go.
She had it about 2 weeks ago.
Good range. Look how good my range.
yeah, very good.
She was telling me they had to
Don't turn this way. I don't want to have to
make
leave.
the bone bleed. It would help it.
Georgia was like,
Heal.
is it okay?
Yeah, I wore a stimulator that would make the bone heal.
He gets hers, and he gets
How much is it?
Good luck, everybody.
8,000,
Good luck.
8,000.
My goodness.
Yeah.
right.
All right, back.
8,000.
First hand from the break.
No, I shouldn't have mentioned it.
Now that we talked about it.
Now you're
Now we
not
can't
paying.
move.
Yeah, every night when I leave
My
here, I
shoulders
sit out
hurt.
on the bench out front for at least 10 or 15 minutes. I clear my head of all the poker and let my knee relax.
How much money do you make out there? Do you have a little hat or something?
He has
Not as
a-
much as a guy who sleeps out there every night. I hope when the new room comes, they come.
They
kick
forget a
his
room
ass.
for him?
Yeah, they build one. They should let him have the luggage closet that's out there.
The luggage closet.
Listen, we're all very lucky, right?
No, he really is a nice guy, but it's just not good for the look of the
The
building.
Does he really live here?
He's here every single minute I'm here, and always out there. Raise. 16.
Mike here continuing to pick up hands. Ace Jack off here. Makes it 16,000.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Yeah, I know.
Georgia making a call from the big.
Yes, and flatting.
See how she picks up.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
That's in my range for sure. I mean, 25.
25,000 and a call.
Okay.
Quick
Wow.
call from Georgia here.
Wow.
Okay.
See, the only reason for her to call here is to like make a play right now.
Yeah, exactly. Floating.
I'll check.
See, now she's got to make a play on the river. Oh.
Or
such
she could just hit the river.
See what this
And do the.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
All in.
Wow.
Interesting call from Georgia there on that flop, and
I wouldn't have shown that.
Completely outplayed him.
I definitely wouldn't have
Oh, I
shown
didn't
that.
outplay him. I'm scared to death.
And made him think like
just
she had a
fine,
completely
man.
different hand.
Bad when I first. The
there were-
$25,000 bet was a
There
bad
were,
call.
there were 2 diamonds there, and I was pretty good with the, thinking I'm going to get a diamond. I didn't. I shouldn't give all my secrets away.
Did she think she flopped 4 to the flush?
Make an answer, please.
She said there was 2 diamonds there.
there wasn't.
I know, but she just said that.
Yeah. I mean, that would. She
And
doesn't
that
seem
would
like
make-
someone who would lie, and that would make the call make sense. So.
Because she snapped
Don't
like
poke the bear.
I would never picture her snapping 20,000 with king high.
After all these years, he still hasn't.
So I'm thinking she thought she had a diamond draw.
Glad to be here.
Yeah.
Go home and
That
take
makes
care of
sense.
your wife.
Yeah.
Like he said.
Honey,
Glad to be
honey,
here.
I need a water.
I'll be home soon.
She doesn't even know how to get on the street. Like you'd ever tell her.
No.
Yeah, I can just see that.
Three players.
Check.
15,000.
Let me see what my prospects
hilarious.
are here.
You have diamonds?
Timmy just throws out a bet.
That's a weird bet, Tim.
Yeah.
No way you'd bet queens.
Like senses it, but.
Because there's no fucking. There's a very good chance I'm the head here.
You can sense it,
I fold up.
and you can be right, but it's another thing to be able to call it. And Mike was spot on with his read, but Timmy gets away with it.
Overpair. Was it betting the queen? I was never going to bet the queen. We'll trap you.
You might have had an overpair to the 7, but that's about it. You didn't have kings or aces.
No, I didn't overpair to the 7. To the 3.
He's such a.
Sometimes I think there could be misreads. I don't think that was a misread.
No.
I didn't have either of those things, really. We'll go over 7:30. We'll go over it all.
A couple of pairs here.
Starting off with
Did
5
they
and
immediately just send you the
6s
footage
here.
from the stream so you can go over it?
Well, I'm taping it at home.
Oh.
Call 8,000.
Wow.
Tape YouTube?
Just a snap fold, huh?
You just go right to it.
Golly.
I have it on a floppy disk.
I mean, we're six-handed. Like, what do you? Pairs are strong six-handed.
VH. VH.
I don't want to be out of this game if you do it. I think you're
He throws away the best pair.
Oh.
Best hand.
Oh, he's got 1,000. I didn't
Sixes.
see that.
Yeah.
4 players.
Twos are even sticking around here.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
5s, deuces, Jack 10, and 7-3.
Well, the 10 hits.
What's the min I can bet?
The min 8.
8.
But I'm not betting the min. I'm going to go 22,000.
22,000.
22,000 is the bet here from Mike with bottom pair.
Angels all in.
All in.
Good luck, all in.
1,000.
So only has 1,000,
Do
yeah.
you really? Good for you. For now.
Jack 10.
9.
And a 5. Angel with the check mark. He's up to 42,000.
I had deuces.
So Angel's still a short stack with that 42. Earl 54,000. Haven't seen him doing much here.
I mean, he's
Just
folding
getting
pocket
just getting
pairs.
blinded out. Yeah.
No, he's not even. He's getting hands and he's folding them.
Still getting blinded out. You're not playing. You're
He's
getting
blinding
blinded out.
himself out.
Mike
mean-
now at 118. Timmy leading the way at 306.
I mean, it's one thing to get forced blinded out. It's one thing to blind
No, we
yourself
kind of
out.
saw that when Earl had a stack too. He wasn't playing hands he should be
Right,
playing when
that's
he
a-
had all the chips. So.
And there was another time that he had a hand that was marginal. I'm like, wow, he folded.
Yeah, that's what. And I think
Yeah.
he had chips then, right?
Yeah, it's just I'm almost like, is he just folding his way to the money and stuff? I mean,
30 to 1 odds. You know, if I didn't have, yeah, 30 to 1. Yeah. No spoilers.
10 ball? Oh, Jim doesn't bet that?
He will now.
15,000.
Surprising.
Good.
Bad fold, George.
Blinds are decent. Yeah, all right, 4-8.
Yeah, 4-8 when we came back. It should be going up.
Yeah, soon.
Not soon, but yeah.
10
Probably 10 more.
minutes.
Yeah, 10 more minutes. About halfway through this blind level.
Raise is 20,000.
I was going to say, Timmy should never limp ever any one of his hands with his stack.
Well, at this table, too, I mean, if Mike wasn't here, it's like he could almost just
No,
run over this
steamroll.
table.
Yeah, he'd steamroll right over it.
Mike's been playing it, though, so he's really the only one who would.
Yeah, but now Mike's dwindled down.
He's still got over 100. He's not too short, but yeah. I think he's less than his 150 he had earlier. Yeah, that looks like 100K in reds from there. And Mike is picking up a king jack of clubs.
He should be raising here. In the hijack.
Is there a reason where we're not paying the bubble? Did anybody
Nobody
ask?
asked.
I don't mind. Me and Earl don't mind, I'm sure.
Whoa.
All in.
I call.
Maybe the.
Call.
Oh.
Oh,
Appreciate
wow.
it, man. Thank you. Yeah, I'll give it to
Awesome.
him.
Thanks, man. Wow. Hell yeah. Love her.
Shout out, Georgia.
Shout out to Georgia. We love you. We loved you before and we still do.
And we got an all-in and a call here, so Earl at risk. And it's like insult to injury because
I know.
right
I
in the
know.
middle of his hand. Why are we not paying the bubble? So they might have done a deal, and now
they
he's.
were. They 100% were gonna make a deal. He just got so, like,
Oh, man.
like the worst timing.
I don't mean to laugh, but
No.
that timing is horrendous.
That was
It's
the
like,
absolute worst. Like,
Nice play, Mike.
Oh,
Nice
sorry.
play, Mike. One bad ball from doubling up.
and that brings us into the money here. So 528 is their next elimination's going to get. 619 for fourth, 798 for third, 1146 for second, 1854 with a ticket up top for first. $300 ticket additional to that 1854.
$2,154 hit.
And I'll never ask for it if I'm short.
First.
But yeah, that's pretty disgusting. Just to play six-handed that long to some, finally the table's
I mean,
like, oh
to
yeah,
say,
we
yeah,
never
let's
even
make a
mentioned it.
deal like
Yeah,
that.
we could do
Yeah.
something. Get knocked out that
Oh,
very
wow.
hand.
This is wow. Look at this. And in a matter of two hands, we're like seeing fireworks.
38,000.
We haven't seen many all-ins at all.
No. Angels pocket fives are all in with his 38,000 up against the ace queen of Jim. So this is your classic race situation. We got the ace queen as a slight favorite here, 55% chance to eliminate Angel. But they're going to have to improve.
And he does.
There's that improvement. Queen flopping on the flop. So we see just a one-outer here for Angel. One of the fives is folded, and
Nice play with you.
going to finish in fifth, but going to be lucky here to
Right.
not be the bubble guy, just one hand later. Going to be the difference between walking away with nothing and walking away with 528 bucks.
So those are some quick eliminations right there.
Just like that, we are four-handed. No talk of a chop, it seems. Keep on going here.
Oh yeah, they're pretty deep now.
619.
Yeah, nobody under the 20 big blind mark.
Raise. It's 20,000 now.
Sorry, Tim.
That's min raise.
And I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of this going around right now. It's probably going to be
I think you know what it is.
raising his pre-flops, folds, picking up some blinds, round and round. Unless we run into monster hands.
Uh-oh, she's channeling her fox.
The fox.
Get away.
Go right
The-
over.
The inner fox.
If that fox came anywhere near me, it would be in 20 pieces.
Get away. Timmy puts his glasses.
Chop, chop.
Oh, chop, chop.
It's time to urinate. Put him over.
It's time to urinate.
I can only imagine that fox urine smells really bad.
I'm going to raise.
Oh, why do that?
Take care.
Ace 10 four-handed, very
Raise
strong.
25,000.
25,000 is the raise.
I have some stuff. There was a cat in the neighborhood.
No
He was
bonus.
just shitting all over my landscape rocks.
Well, to
And-
pick up the
and it's
blinds
so
right now at this
protected.
point, it's pretty
So anyhow,
significant.
I went online.
20,000,
They sell
yep.
this stuff called coyote something.
They add up.
It's like a granule that you just spray. It smells like a coyote. The cats stop coming.
326K for Timmy, 185 for Georgia, 177 for Jim, and 172 for Mike.
They're like little granules, like sand.
And it comes in.
So if you add Jim's and Mike's stack, you
amazing,
come
dude.
around Timmy's stack.
How did you ever hear of that?
Because I went on. Because I know how to use the internet, Georgia.
I would just say, how do you get rid of cats and they come up
Exactly.
with coyote
There was
granules?
There was a lot of stuff like shotguns.
Oh.
I was all for that, except I don't have a gun.
Oh, that's so, no.
Black bags.
See, like King High on the button is a raisable hand, you know?
Yeah.
If they weren't, they're pretty friendly and talkative
Oh, yeah.
at this point.
But that
Because
coyote
everybody's
stuff,
in the money, but like if these were killers, like you wouldn't let a king deuce, like no open on the button, you know, just fold.
There'll be
You wouldn't do
coyotes in
that.
his backyard.
No, these guys, you can tell by the table shadows.
Yeah, they're checked out, man.
Yeah.
What is a group of coyotes?
It's
They're talking coyotes, man. It's a wrap, bro.
I was looking at her skinless cat over
At
there.
this point, we're just enjoying each other's company. It's a
Exactly.
social outing.
They're all happy with the money that they're making at this point, I think.
All getting points.
Yeah.
I flat.
He's flatting.
He's flatting. Look out.
That scares
He announced it. That's scary.
Scares the Jesus out of me.
Timmy, that's the second
Coyote
2-3
out of me.
playing. Likes
Okay,
2-3, Timmy.
just check.
I like it out of the small blind more than I like it on the button.
On the button,
but,
remember?
Yeah.
He limped on the button with it.
Small blind, I'm calling too,
Yeah.
especially this friendly table. Yeah, let's see a flop.
The 9 hits, Georgia.
2 hits as well, but yeah, not in the lead. Let's see if Mike makes a C bet here. He will.
No flatting.
No flying.
35,000.
Wow,
It's a
why
big
so
C
big,
bet.
Mike?
35,000.
Timmy here not believing. He's got Georgia behind him though. There's
The question is, does Georgia, like, because it's a big bet, so it's like, I feel like Timmy can get sticky, but not Georgia. If Timmy calls, yeah, Georgia can't call, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But I also feel like if Timmy didn't call, Georgia was going to fold.
Let me just double check.
For some reason. I don't know why. I just feel like she wasn't going to call with the 9, you know? So now it's check for sure.
Okay.
Yep. And then does it go check again?
Check high.
Yep.
And Tim wins. Good call, Tim. And that's where Mike messed up right there, man. He bet way too much, 35K.
All I had to do was bet.
He puts himself in a bad spot now. The blinds hit him now.
I deserve that.
Like this whole swing right here
7:30.
is a
That'll be on the 8 o'clock hour.
big deduction
It's a
for him.
gutsy call though, with Timmy with a player behind him.
Oh,
I
without a
mean,
doubt, without a doubt. But like,
But yeah, you could have bet 20,000 at that, and had kind of the same same
15.
effect.
You know what I mean?
Maybe it wouldn't even been business as suspicious.
Right.
You know?
I just need a little
Like,
bit
what are you
of
betting
leverage.
35,000 there that you?
The blinds are 4-8, right?
I was going to go
You
all
could
in.
have bet like 12, 14, 13, 10.
Yeah.
You know, any 35 is like a.
Yeah, even 20 is big. Yeah.
I'm trying to bring the overbet
Raise
back to poker.
25,000.
Remember when the overbet like 12 years ago?
Yeah, he said overbet.
Well, that was
no.
Just trying to bring it back.
I remember when you bet like 20? Yeah, you did, bro. Yeah, you did.
Well, I will say that's the thing I say every single time as we get into these big tournaments, and people bet so small.
Yeah.
Like you see all these pros betting 1.2x or whatever
Right.
it is, the big, and that's the
Right.
part I don't understand. Because
Well,
you're just inviting the big blind can never fold. You
No.
never can put them on a hand.
No,
you
but
never.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
No, they do that. I
To
feel
control
like,
pot, right?
To control
Yeah,
pot,
that's
and
what-
and not only that, but I feel like the deeper they get, the more shallow they raise.
Yeah, exactly.
The
100%. That's what I'm
deeper-
saying.
Yeah, the deeper they get, because I don't think they want to put so much.
Yeah,
at
because they're
risk
not trying
all
to do
the
it, make it an
time.
all-in game. They're trying to outplay your opponent still. But it's like
Yeah,
the other side of that is you can never put a big blind on a hand because they can never fold when you make it that small of a bet. That's the part I don't understand.
I agree with you, and I think that you do get snapped a lot of the time because of a small sizing. But I also feel like in the long run of things, you still maintain like a better level throughout the game.
Yeah.
You know.
You see all
For longevity.
all the good players
Yeah,
play
yeah,
that
do
way.
that.
So I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm certainly
Yeah.
not a good player. I don't even play, but it's like to me that part doesn't make sense.
Because I
but-
think it's built
Yeah.
for longevity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's built for longevity. Small bets.
And you're 100% right. The deeper you get, the smaller the bets
The
go. Yeah,
smaller
they're
they-
not doing 1.2 in the beginning. They're
Exactly,
not. Yeah, but
bro. Exactly. They're not doing that in the beginning. They're building stuff, and bro, what I noticed with these professionals, they treat it like an actual level. Like in the beginning is a phase, the middle is a phase, and towards the end is
game,
a phase,
yeah.
right? And they play very much towards those phases. It's like they stay very conditioned. Like I'm okay to put in 5, 6, 7 bullets in the beginning. You know what I mean? I'm going to play this way.
Build up the stack.
And then once I get, maybe they have a certain number, 40 bigs, 50 bigs, 60 bigs. When they get to it, they
35,000.
transition into a different game. And then I just noticed that the end game, like the later games, are
Yeah.
very, very like,
That was my
control based, light betting.
Yeah.
Not putting risk involved. You know what I mean? Which is smart. You know, if I have 150 bigs and you have 150 bigs, why am I betting 17 bigs on something? Like, it just, it doesn't make sense when I feel like I could get the same information.
Yeah, it's pros and cons. As I say, I just look at it from my standpoint.
Right.
It's like it's hard to put a player on the big blind on a hand. They're never folding when you raise that big.
Pre-flop,
So
yeah.
that's the part that
100%.
doesn't make sense to me. But I get the counter argument, I guess.
You're right, but I guess if you're there for an hour or two.
I guess I'm not the kind who feels like I could outplay. So I have more want to outflop. So that's
Right.
the difference.
I mean, it depends on the texture of the table.
Yeah.
But 1.5x is definitely standard nowadays.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. I mean, they have each other's outs pretty much.
8-8-3.
8-8-3. All right, I check.
It's a king club.
Check. Check. Seven.
Chop it up.
7.
No,
7
8
high is
king,
good,
7,
yeah.
Pay that
Me the
later.
money, baby. Thank you.
Wow.
Mine looked better.
Outstanding. Well, Mike's getting to that 16 big line mark here. Not too bad.
He's very good. He's very good under pressure, you know. You don't want to.
You're under some kind of impression I've never
Mine's
been
up
on
to
target
10,000,
before.
10,000.
I gave you 10. Right?
Lines are up.
I gave you.
He did.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
okay.
good.
5 and 10,000. Oh, that's hefty. So that's 25K now around.
Yeah, they know.
We're good.
So that's, you know what that is for Mike? That's 5 M's for Mike. It's 5 orbits.
Raise. 35 full.
Power poker.
Yeah. Crunch time.
I'm not doing it with nothing.
Unless you got the bullets.
Thank you. Hello. Hello, Kendall.
Again.
Usually glasses have to be on your eyes to work, don't they?
Good luck, guys.
Hey, you know,
Like today.
could be a fashion statement.
his
I don't know. Could it rain as much as today?
Boy,
Plus.
today, boy, it started
For
coming.
those couple hours it was bad.
Yeah.
get me sick over here, man.
Every time I do a stream with you.
I know it's fun. It's so.
nowhere near as bad as I was
Have you?
last time.
No, I know,
The last time I was.
but it's like it's so weird. It's weird. Look at this.
This time I'm alright.
Yeah.
Just a little sniffle.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't sound like.
I was surprised Stephanie said I sounded sick. I was like, really?
Yeah.
I feel like I sound fine. I feel like I'm just runny nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that other time I shouldn't have even came in. I was
Right,
just
you
like,
were like, I don't even know why I came in. You were.
yeah, I got here and I'm like, there's no way I'm lasting
Yeah.
till 10. I got it.
No.
I'm done. Mentally, I'm done today.
Did you work today?
I mean, I work till 11.
Yeah, anytime you and I do a stream together, so
Yeah, you got some.
I'm under the weather. Yeah.
something going on.
I know how much that enjoys.
But this wasn't even like a planned one. This was.
Yeah.
Yeah, audible.
That's why I was like, I can't call out of this one. Like I just agreed to it. Like
That's funny.
Keep forgetting
I know,
that
but
it's
you're not there.
there, and then I.
as long as I don't feel significantly worse, I'm trying to play pickleball tomorrow. So
There you go.
I'm not feeling that bad.
All in.
Well, with this weather,
Oh,
who
no.
knows?
This is
Oh,
bad
boy.
time for Mike. Yowza.
Mike all in with the Kings here. Or, I'm sorry, Mike all in against the Kings here.
Yeah.
Mike's got the 8s. No help.
Oh,
and that's it. Check mark.
That's it.
Oh wait.
Oh.
What?
No.
Oh, I did too. I thought so too.
That heart was a diamond.
Yeah. We all did it.
Yeah, I was going to say, there was multiple people there thought, wait, diamonds flush.
Very nice.
No such luck for Mike.
Let me get to the stairs before you chop.
Made a nice little comeback, though.
No, I'm ready to go.
Mike there initiating the chop here, saying you guys gonna.
I know. He goes, "Can I make it to the stairs before you guys chop?"
I guess not.
No.
Well, we have to know the numbers because of,
Oh. No, we're.
They're done.
You guys are just doing ICM?
Yeah, they're counting.
Okay, so it looks like we have chopped. We don't.
Yeah, it's
No.
an ICM. I think Timmy has a little bit more than Jim, and then I think Timmy's just going to take the ticket. I think that's how they're going to work it.
I think they've already agreed to an even chop here. Now it's just a matter of there's still that ticket in play. I don't know if they know it's there.
Well, even in chop, I think they meant like
money-wise, yeah.
Isn't it fun picking him in?
Oh my God, it is because he's so. But
oh, they're gonna chop it even, and then they're just gonna do it for points. See who's.
Yeah, they still gotta count the stacks for points. Yeah.
Yeah.
He backs down like a little kid.
We have Timmy leading the way as we see here. Jim in second, Georgia in third. Georgia.
No.
Significantly less than the other two, so she's got to be happy about the even chop here.
You'll get the points.
But obviously one hand could change anything. These guys all know.
Brandon.
Okay. So an even chop of what's left in the prize pool. We got 1854, 1146, and 798.
I'll do it real quick. 1854 plus 1146 plus 798 equals divided by 3. That's going to bring us to about 1266 a person.
Okay, 1266
And I believe we do know Timmy is just going to get the ticket here.
Yep.
So the $300 ticket will go to Timmy. The first place points will go to Timmy, and 1266 goes to everybody else. So
all right.
you want to go pick share? Are you good?
I mean, I usually close it out with just a quick, goodbye.
All right,
Yeah.
so that's going to do it for us, guys. Thanks for joining us. Again, this is our new, starting in July, our new Thursday afternoon tournament.
Yeah, 153K.
If you guys are looking for the Omaha, that has moved to Tuesday night now, $100 buy-in. But, yep, we're going to do a 3K guarantee with double points every Thursday afternoon from now on.
Awesome.
Again, as we mentioned, guys, multi-flight starts next week on Thursday, so we'll be bringing you guys coverage of the feature tables of the flights from Thursday through Saturday, and then day 2 on Sunday. And as we've mentioned a few times, happy 4th of July, guys, tomorrow. No tournaments, no stream.
Yes.
But our cash room will be open downstairs, high hands, and all other promotions active.
Indeed.
So appreciate you guys for joining.
Yep.